Good times.
And now all morning. Hey Sam, welcome to the show.
Is this the longest song that we play ever?
This is I was just saying on the hold on, let me cut it first. Jeez, because there's another like 45 seconds of that. It's either this one or the Harry Styles one. And the Harry Styles one is slow, right? It's a drag, right?
Oh, what's the title of the Harry Styles one?
Nakalimutan ko na. It's such a good song.
Oh
too.
my gosh! Wait, it's right there. It's right there. The tip of my tongue. Don't tell me.
There we go. Well, somebody already did. Sign of the Times. No, that's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes 40. So it's a much shorter song.
Because this is something like 7.
This is 6:40. So kung medyo feeling, alam mo, malaki to. It's coming out.
This is exactly what I said as I entered the station. I was like, oh, it's our poopy song.
Yeah, it's a classic Thai song. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's nice to have you guys here fresh from the weekend and also fresh from Valentine's, which I hope all you guys had a lot of fun. I mean, Sam, did you have a lot of fun in Valentine's?
Oh my gosh. I was sick all like second half of the week through the weekend. I still, like, you can still hear it in my voice. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I guess. No, I mean, you sound great. But
I know. You know what? I like the way I sound when I'm sick.
Oh, yeah. You're one of those. Yeah. Usually that's reserved for people who have bad voices like me. Because, I mean, sorry to take it away from your spotlight here for a sec, but when I am sick, we're like, "Oi, sexy."
I kind of like it.
Is that what that's what it has to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a big Valentine's. You know, in the news this Valentine's, there's a lot of like breakup stuff more than love stuff, right?
Wait, who broke
There
up?
was. Well, not really breakup, but a lot of just kind of interviews about failed relationships. You see the Karylle Gray. We'll talk about it a little bit later on the show. But the Karylle, you had Priscilla Murieles. She even had Zayn Malik talking about it as well. Then they all had kind of the same theme, which is, I was in a relationship, but I didn't kind of really want to be here.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm scrolling through my thing and I got a Time magazine article calling it placeholder love, you know, person that you're with, but you really don't necessarily see a forever with them. I'm like, oh, this is all good at topics we could probably talk about a little bit later when the rest of the group is here. Speaking of the rest of the group, everybody's going to be here today. Yes, Bam's going to be here. Yes, Kay's going to be stupid late, but she's going to be here. Mara's going to be here, probably late as well. Of course, you and I. And Alex is in Singapore, where he's having the time of his life. In fact, let's go check in with Alex right now via Instagram Reel, and let's see how much fun he's having on Instagram. Here we go. Look at him. Okay, let's press play. Here we go. Let's see Alex.
Guys, Hindi, yung globe, no? Talagang maganda yung universal talaga. Malaki rin pala yung globe niya. Yung globe? Ayun, no? Universal. Yung hintay kumikot eh. Para mabuo. Universe. Okay na.
Okay, so the wife is obviously not with him on this trip.
Oh. If I was his wife, I'm just unfollowing. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah. But yeah, Alex is in Singapore. He'll be checking in with us in a little bit. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's nice to be back, kind of in studio, quote unquote, as I just flew in from Turkey, where I was doing the show, as you guys know, from last week. So it's kind of nice to be in studio where you have a little bit more control. We're on till 9 o'clock. Yes. What?
February 14, Valentine's Day, is also when we launched this version of the show.
Is that true?
Yes.
I knew that. Happy
you
anniversary.
You completely forgot our anniversary, Mohan.
It's on Valentine's?
Yes.
I knew it was like early in the year. But
yeah, Valentine's early in the year.
I promise you I'm going to forget our 20th anniversary on June 6th. Like, I promise you I am not going to remember that. And somebody's going to be like, hey guys, it's your anniversary. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's a kind of a milestone, 2 decades. Oh, perfect. It's a Saturday. We don't have to remember. Checked it now. Lovely. Okay, good.
But I'm assuming you're good with this stuff in a relationship. You're not the type that forgets, no?
No, for sure not. It's just, I don't know, the radio show, maybe because we're celebrating ourselves and I tend to forget that kind of stuff versus celebrating somebody else, and I'll remember that. Though I'm really bad with your birthdays. Like, I still keep forgetting yours. It's March, it's April, but then I remember, oh no, it's January because it just happened. You know, it's like, yeah, it becomes one of those weird things for all of you. I can't remember everyone's birthday. Though maybe Alex, because he's so close to me, then he's easy, but I don't really know what day it is. Everybody else, good God, who knows?
No, yeah, same. But I just know that you guys, the two of you, celebrate in October. I can't tell you which day exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like, gone are the days, and this is not a generation thing. It's just we don't use it anymore. Like, how many phone numbers do you know? One, your own, right?
Correct.
You can't tell me you. I don't even know the phone number of the station anymore. Like, you only know your number. Like, you can't tell me your boyfriend's number.
This is true. No, it's you're right.
Back in pre-smartphones and all of that stuff, how many phone numbers do you think you knew in your peak?
At least, like, what, landlines combined?
Yeah. I mean, back in peak, we didn't have a contact app that would tell us everybody's number. How many numbers did you know?
At least 10.
Yeah, I would say 10 is minimum for most people. Because definitely, like, all your siblings, your parents, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your work. It's got to be more. I would say we probably knew minimum 10, maybe minimum 15 numbers. And now none of you guys even know anyone but yours.
See, Mohan, this is how technology makes us lazy and dumb.
It's true. I think I came across an article that said Gen Z is the dumbest generation. First time ever. It's the first time ever that we've gotten stupider.
Wait, I think I saw that too.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Complex or something. Yeah, I was like, this is officially the first generation that has gotten dumber than the past, which has never happened before in the history of mankind, which is an exaggeration.
I just feel like it's, like, because it takes away the opportunities where we can be applying ourselves. Like, we just don't have to. And the brain is a muscle. You don't use it, it'll atrophy.
Man, I'm just using it for other things. Oh my God, we debate this every single week.
I know.
And we will continue.
Yeah.
We will continue to debate it because we are definitely on, ends of the spectrum here. I am so pro technology. You guys are kind of like, maybe use a little bit of it. There's Alex who blames every single problem in the world on social media, though he probably posts more than all of us on social media. I mean, it's a never-ending debate. It's a never-ending conversation, which I don't mind always having on the show, but it is one of those things where I'm team this side and your team the other side most of the time. We are also saying hi to the rest of our team, which is on Discord, discord.gg/goodtimesradio. Hang out with us. We got a good show. Again, Bam's going to be here, so a lot to talk about with him. Here's Sharan with Castle.
When I was 16.
Good times.
6:39 on this Monday morning. You listen to Good Times, everybody. Thanks for being here. Sam Mo's in studio. My name is Mo, and full attendance on the show today, which is really exciting.
Join us on the Discord.
I can see it on your face. Go quickly. Shut your face.
Join us on the Discord. There is a full-on love fest happening between Beebs and Mohan.
And you.
She really thinks you're so hot and handsome, no?
I don't know what the hell's wrong. She got to get her eyesight fixed. You know how you found the one? In a sense, like, I couldn't be any fatter. I couldn't be any more unattractive. I couldn't be any less. I couldn't be any more poor.
Okay, like, you're okay. That's too much.
No. Listen, this is the fattest, ugliest, poorest I've ever been in my life.
Mohan, stop.
No, really. Like, look, I mean, seriously, because that's just science. Like, it's just biology, right? Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not in my physical prime. And after the roller coaster of a ride that my life took over the past 2 years, I've nearly lost damn everything. And she feels that way about me.
Oh, you mean like compared to, the younger, shinier versions of you?
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, right? I mean, you got sorry, Beebs, you got the crap version.
No. Well,
And
hindi. Oh, and we also saw, that picture of you while you were on your trip. Very seldom do you post pictures of yourself. And I mean, you're okay. Mohan, you're fine.
okay.
And we're very happy for you.
Wow. How do I look? You're okay. You're okay.
You're so
na.
tolerable right now.
Sakto lang. Yeah.
You're super pwede na. Okay?
Okay, wait. Sakto lang. When somebody asks you, that's an insult, right? That's like very lukewarm.
Depends what the question is.
Yeah, I mean, in that context, like, oh, hey, how do I look in this? How do I look in this outfit? Sakto lang.
Oh yeah,
that's an insult.
Yeah.
That's an insult. Speaking of insults, the biggest story of the week: Senator Robin Padilla, ripped into the younger generation by calling them weak. I'm sure all of you have seen this. I honestly think this was the biggest story of the week, and I would love to ask Bam about it in a few minutes. It kind of sucks to be Bam, no? Where it's like.
You put him on the spot.
No, I know, because senator's the only position where people ask you about other senators as if you had something to do with it. Like, Bam, Robin? Like, we don't do that with congressmen. We don't do that with mayors. Like, oh, why did that Bukawi mayor? I don't know that guy. But with senators, it's almost as if one acts, the other one knew about it. You get that? You get my point?
Yes, I mean, because they're also a much smaller group.
Yeah, but it's a small group, but you don't ask BBM what Sarah did. Well, obviously they hate each other, but the vice president and the president, like that's a tandem. They're just two. Yet they almost like you'll never ask one about the other, even if they're not trying to kill each other, which is what ours has. But with senators, it's almost like it's such a family or a brotherhood and sisterhood that you almost think they're responsible for each other. It must suck to be Bam, right? When hey Bam, what's your guy Robin do that for? Why is he my guy? We'll ask him later. If you haven't seen the clip, I'm sure you've seen this, Sam. Yes,
I saw was there like video of this? I didn't see video of it.
Yeah, and there's this yabang thing he does where he's like, "All right, younger generation, I know you guys are gonna get mad." And then he side mouths like the insult, like old people do. You're weak.
Wait, but that's just how he talks, diba?
No. It's this kind of, I don't know,
like a swagger.
We've been in communications a long time, Sam. You and I, in many facets. Like we said, 20 years on this. When someone's trying to emphasize something, trying to be badass, he's kind of like. You guys are going to get mad at me, but alam mo, you're weak. Just like, why does that mouth have to be on the side there? Like an emoji of some guy. Let's play it here. It's too funny. That's the thing I noticed the most. He's like, you're weak. Let's go. Here we go.
Ang mga bata po ngayon, sad to say, huwag kayong magagalit sa akin. Ako, maraming batang magagalit siguro, pero pasensya na kayo. You are weak. Hindi kayo katulad nung panahon namin na hindi kami iyakin. Natuto kami sa kalsada. Natuto kami na wag umupo, umiyak. Nung panahon namin, hindi uso yung salitang depression. Hindi ko nga alam yun kung ano yung depression. Ngayon, batang maliit, sasabihin, I'm depressed.
Depression.
Magulo. Kaya sana po, pag-usapan po natin ito.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So he's attacking those who cry, I guess. Funny enough, he cried like a little bitch when former president got a little bit in trouble with the international court. We have a photo of him crying, right? I mean, where's our little photo? Look at him. What is this?
Is that a hanky?
This is in April. He had a handkerchief, a purple one. It looked like a goddamn orchid. Little puss is getting mad at children, by the way,
word.
young people. And look at him.
Okay, So he had an emotional moment. Okay.
He's allowed. He's allowed. We've all shed a little tear every now and then. His wit.
What?
But look, Robin is the biggest fraud. Look, it's funny because I've told this before. I kind of consider him like a friend of mine. You know, he's related to Kay as well. You know, it's kind of he's such a fraud. You know, when you think.
What do you
about
mean?
it. Because his whole life he played tough guy. He always walked around in camo. You know, I walked around.
Because he was an
camouflage
action
like
star.
Correct, but he was never a soldier. And he's like all this tough talk, but then he's like very lick when it comes to China. You know what I mean? Like he's publicly argued that direct confrontation with China over the West Philippine Sea, you know, shouldn't happen, and we should be a little bit nicer. All the other senators, our own guy too as well, are like, no, they have a tougher sovereignty-focused take on China. And we've got fraud Sundalo here who is like, oh, no, we shouldn't. Let's not upset China.
Isn't that a manifestation of their like political alliance?
Regardless, we have an invading country. And the action star dressed in camouflage for 25, 30 years is like, we should be nice to them. When everybody else has a much more patriotic defense of national sovereignty, it's the tough guy who is a little lick about it. By the way, can we at least, though, credit him? Because, you know, he wants to kind of insult the younger generation and all of that. But please, we have to credit him, too.
For what?
Did you know that Robin, I mean, if not for his kuya, I mean, his ate, Bibi Gandanghari, who was a pioneer for spearheading the trans movement in the country, which Robin, by the way, has acknowledged that she is his sister. That's a big move.
Oh, for him to
Robin.
actually like address.
Bibi was like the spearhead of the trans movement in the Philippines. Yes? Way before her time. Like decades before there was a real push. Bibi was OG, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's at least thank the family. Robin, thank you for acknowledging such a younger generation concept and for being a pioneer in that.
But going back to what we just saw him say, I mean, this is a sentiment that is like he's not the only person. Diba? I mean, that's a sentiment that's been, you know, expressed by other people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think where it's going to rub young people the wrong way. Well, first of all, there's a depression angle to it, which he's like, we didn't even know depression existed. And yes, it's a joke. A lot of people joke about it. We've joked about it. I'm like, poor people don't have lactose intolerance. You know, we do the kind of, we're not senators.
Oh, so
You know what I mean?
I do know what you
Like,
mean.
don't you, do you agree that, well, look, nobody should say that and mean it. It's kind of like a joke, right? If you're gonna, this is kind of weird, right? This is kind of the weird part to it where, okay, a comedian can say it, or if you say it in jest, it's fine. But if you say it officially, it's not fine. Like, I don't know how you guys feel about that. But he is a senator.
And maybe it's also the way he worded it. Like you could feel that way, but, you know, say it in a different way. And
Sure.
I don't think he's, you know, one to like, you know, be diplomatic about stuff when he feels a certain way.
Well, I mean, he also doesn't have a deep vocabulary. So maybe, I'm not sure if he's trying to be obtuse or he's trying to be kind of aggressive about his stuff. I just don't think he has the words. And maybe it hurts him in that sense. Because yes, you're right. This is a sentiment that's common. We just said it. Gen Z is officially the dumbest, the first generation to get dumber. But he's senator. And then to kind of downplay depression in the way he did. When depression has been around way before this guy has been around. I mean, depression officially, I think, became let's say a medical issue or whatever. In the 60s? 50s? In the Philippines, huh? And you can take it back to the 1800s if you go globally. So it's been around a long time. Maybe people say it a little bit more loosely. Or maybe it's diagnosed a little bit more because people are going to get it diagnosed. But it doesn't mean that because there's more diagnosis that these people are softer. Or, that depression is a trend.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And again, because it's just back down to like, he is just a fraud. The tough guy fraud part is what I have a problem with. The part where fine. Are young people soft? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's call them soft. Let's agree with that. Very loosely, let's agree. They're soft. But so are you, goddammit. And the fake tough guy stuff is exactly that. You're just a fake tough guy.
Are you sure you're friends?
Yeah, I got a photo. Him and I. He saved my ass a couple times.
When was the last time you guys did friendly stuff together?
I just texted him 2 weeks ago prior to that stupid remark.
You did?
Like, what's up? No, I didn't. No, hell no.
Oh my god!
He's just fake tough guy.
I don't think I've ever met him really.
He's almost killed me a couple of times. That's
What do you
weird,
mean?
Because he's very moody. Like I remember this one time. I told the story 100 times, Sam, and I'll say it again for you. But there was a TV show moment where I was on a Chisme show, and you're sorry, it's my emails. Let me get rid of that. Let me close that app. I was on Showbiz Central or something. I was doing a Chisme show, and we interview celebrities live and all that stuff. And it was a commercial break, and he was supposed to be the next guest, and they asked him to walk out when we say his name, but he refused. He wanted to be sitting down in the chair.
Oh, okay.
When we return. Because we asked him to sit down on the chair, he got mad, walked out, kicked the door of the dressing room. Guess who was on the other side of the dressing room? Guess whose face got hit by the door as he kicks it because he didn't want to sit down when introduced.
Oh my gosh.
You see this flat nose of mine? It used to be Medyo Matangas. Remember I was saying back in my hot prime? Since that day, this nose is looking native.
Wait, this is during a live show?
Live show, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, was
Kicks
this
the
like
door down.
Oh, was this like a legit injury? Like what happened to you? What did it feel like?
Didn't even say sorry.
I mean, he saw you. Like, I mean, clearly you had been on the other side, been kicked in the face.
Honestly, he didn't see me, by the way. He
didn't
kicks
see you?
it slaps me on the face, and then he turns around and walks the other way. And by the way, my hot take on him being a fraud has nothing to do with that assault.
Are you sure?
Okay. Yes,
because it sounded
friends,
really personal.
We are friends.
I don't know about that either.
I had to say sorry. I said, sorry about that. Sorry about the whole chair situation. Here.
You said
my
sorry.
Face has been yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Dude.
Talk about soft. I don't want to walk out. I want to sit down.
Yeah, what was that about? No, wait, what is the difference? What is the difference between him walking out and just, starting out sitting there?
I don't know. Maybe. Fine. He doesn't know what depression is, but I know what crazy is. He's crazy. Literally, he's crazy.
You guys are not friends.
We're friends.
No,
Sam.
you're not.
I think you're crazy. I think Myra's crazy. I love her dearly. I think Kay is a little... Maybe it runs in the Padilla thing. Love her. Love her. But again, for somebody to pick on people with depression, the guy is legit crazy. And a fraud. And a fake tough guy. Okay.
All right.
But let's take his sentiment and talk about it as a topic. Let's say they're weak. What's the weakest thing about this generation? Come on, Sam. Let's jump on let's go defend him a little bit. He is the #1 senator of our country. let's back the government a little bit. What is he right about? And that's what I want to ask you guys on discord.gg/goodtimesradio. So what is weak about this younger generation?
So this is what I mean when I say, like, I think maybe the wording was wrong because I don't know if it's so much that they're weak, but like maybe they've been a lot more sheltered than past generations. And which then brings me to the question of like, okay, who raised them to be that way? Which we talked about again in the past. I mean, like we just keep blaming the generation, but then we don't really talk about like, okay, but they've been raised that way.
Okay, look, but is that a bad thing? I just read a study, don't have it with me, should have, just remembered it, saw it today. Fathers are now more involved with their children than ever before.
Fathers are more involved. Oh.
Yeah, now
That's
than ever
great.
before. It's no longer trabaho uwe, provide. It's not providing, by the way, is the minimum. Okay, everybody. It used to be as a father you should provide, and that's your role. That's like the absolute minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the only thing you do, you're a loser. Okay. Now these days, so they say I love you more. And I'm only talking about fathers here for a second because moms have always been this way. Okay, so it's just because if I'm highlighting fathers, that means I'm disregarding moms. Moms have always been this way, but fathers are now hugging more, saying "I love you" more. Is that Bam?
Yes.
Okay, fathers are saying "I love you" more. They're saying they're hugging more and all of that stuff. So is that then what you're saying, Sam? We created an this kind of emotional group of kids because maybe that's one reason we are now more involved. Like, let's ask Bam.
Yes.
Bam, I was just talking about the whole
Morning.
Robin
Morning.
thing when he called the new generation weak. And I was saying right before we brought this up, I was like, it must suck to be you in a sense, no, Bam, where when a fellow senator says something kind of stupid or weird, they'll ask you about it as if you had something to do with it. Like, Bam, Senator, ano nangyari kay Robin?
Di naman.
Nothing to do with it.
To be fair, that doesn't really happen much. Like, we're not really responsible for each other in that sense, di ba? We're responsible for our decisions kapag bumuboto yung Senado, pero yung kanya-kanyang hirit, no, I don't get asked a lot. Honestly.
Yeah,
di ba?
but you're our
It's only
source
me.
kasi.
Ako yung chismis ninyo di ba? So, yes. So, you have to ask me. But, so, syempre, marami nag-react dyan, di ba? Calling this generation weak, di ba? I think it's just that they're different. They're not the same as our generation. I mean, Gen X ba tayo? Ako Gen X ako eh. Ay, baka millennial
I think I'm
kayo.
a millennial.
Millennial si Sam, no? But every generation, laging hinihiritan yung next generation.
Correct.
Like I remember in the 90s, yung older generation, kami aktivista ng EDSA eh. Kayo mga bata pa kayo noon eh. Yung ganyan, di ba? And then, of course, before them, kami yung mga student leader nung first quarter storm, nung martial law, ganyan. Kayo, EDSA na nakita ninyo, panalo na kayo. Kami, dumaan kami sa, dumaan kami sa tear gas, ganyan. So parang every generation, like, laging may nega yan on the next generation. And it's not that one is better than the other. It's just that they're different. Ibang-iba yung pinagdaanan nila, iba-iba yung pinanggalingan nila. And sometimes when you look at those differences, you think about it as weakness or a major difference. Like ngayon, kung magpaparally ka, it's not like before na talagang napakaraming taong nagrarally. But if you look at where people are, where they voice out their opinion, it's online. And itong nakita natin sa flood control, before the rallies that happened, largely it was a protest online. Diba?
Right.
Nakita mo yun. And, the older generations could say, ngayon, pag maparally kayo, daan-daan na lang yan. Kami, nagpaparally kami, libo-libo. It's just that it's different. Ibang-iba na ngayon diba? So baka yung nasabi na, they're weak or nahiritan tong next generation, I think it's really more of, they're different. Iba sila. Iba yung paraan nila ng pagpakita ng galit, iba yung paraan ng pagpakita ng gilas, iba yung paraan nila sa pagpakita ng kalungkutan, di ba? Now, let me just take a step back. Of course, yung hirit ni Senator Robin talagang umikot yan. Pero yung pinanggalingan yan was a possible ban on social media for children.
Okay.
That's the start of that conversation na hindi naman na pag-uusapan, di ba?
nga.
But that's been going around in the Senate because some parliaments have already banned the use of social media for children under 16. Hindi naman under 18.
I think Australia
under 16.
was kind of the one that's big on the news regarding this.
Yeah, I think may isa pang, there might be another European country na iniisip ito or ginawa na rin to. Ano pag-uusapan namin yan? Ako, I'm not against that yung banning of social media for children under 16. I don't have my kids go on social media. I mean, they can watch YouTube, I guess. Is YouTube social media?
I think because with like the with the
Maybe
shorts
social
and
media's
stuff.
first cousin.
Okay. Pinsan. Or siguro sabihin mo, okay silang manood ng videos like on YouTube, for example, when I'm there or whatever. Pero yung to engage in social media na meron kang account, they don't have that, di ba? So, in our home, I try my best to postpone yung social media ng mga anak ko.
Do you have an age in mind? Like, okay, pag, when they become...
36? Joke lang.
Oh, yeah.
Parang kapon lang yan. Birthday kasi ni Coco nung 14 eh.
Happy birthday!
Oh, when are you gonna have a boyfriend? Sabi ko yan. When, daddy? 34? Sabi ko yan, di ba? 34 years old. No, so I don't have anything in mind. Pero ano yan nagsisimula yan sa telepono. Having a cell phone. So they have an iPad, because they also need it for schoolwork. Pero walang social media yung iPad nila. Hanggang dun lang. So as a parent, parang I'm trying my best to postpone. Diba?
Yeah.
To postpone it as much as I can. So pinag-iisipan namin yon. There are a few senators who are thinking about yung disallowance of social media for children under 16. So pinag-uusapan
16
yun.
is the number though, Bam? Is that the magic number that's being thrown around the most?
So far, yun ang pinag-uusapan. May 13, may 16, may 18. I think 18 is too old. Maybe
Exactly
16 probably. I would probably look at 16. Malayo pa to, guys. Huwag kayong mag-overreact. Malayo pa to. Kasi wala pang bill filed. But
Don't cry.
doon nag-start yun. Doon nagsimula yun. Doon nagsimula yung conversation. And then from there, kasi social media makes them weak. I don't think it makes our children weak. It does though, and ito proven to, it does affect their sense of self. It does affect their worldview. It does affect, negative things like depression and tawag dito, yung general mood or general feelings, di ba? So, because merong ganong aspeto ang social media.
Attention span.
Attention span. Well, yung attention span, yes. But the studies would point more towards negative feelings, di ba? About yourself or about other people. So because children, of course, cannot control those feelings as much as older people, supposedly, di ba? Although these days, di na ako sigurado, di ba? But because they're children and they can't control those emotions or they're still being formed, nasa formative years pa sila, parang the idea is i-postpone muna or wag munang payagan. Doon nagsisimula yun. Doon nag-start yung conversation. I wouldn't agree that they're weak. I would say they're different. And I do agree may mga negative, may mga negatives yan when you're in social media at a young age.
I don't know. I think 16 also might be, if we go back to that number, might be a little
Old?
harsh though. Yeah, it's a little too old. When you think about what does a 16-year-old do? Some of them are in college. I mean, I was 14 in college, so I guess I know that's rarer, right? But imagine if as a college student or near college student, you still can't have access to social media. I think it's a little much.
So Sangka,
Yeah,
would you agree to it? Unang-una, would you agree to a ban for children on social media?
Oh, yes.
I don't know. I think maybe limitations like the ability to comment. I think Instagram did do this where you will not see comments and likes. I think likes is the part where it can mess with your emotions a little bit, whether it makes you feel like you're liked or not liked. Like that actual word like is, or the heart maybe does something to them where they're like, okay, nobody loves me because I didn't get enough likes or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I have no studies to back my opinion, but let's say that's what that is. I think that would affect maybe more a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old than say a 16-year-old.
I think it
And if
affects
we can have limitations.
It affects
there.
everybody.
adults.
It affects everybody. Siguro the question is who can handle it better,
Yeah.
diba? Maybe it's not about kung naaapektuhan ka kasi lahat naman tayo naaapektuhan diba? Or pag tinira ka or whatever, diba? Or lahat tayo apektado. The question is who can handle it better. And the assumption is if you're older,
You're better at
you're
it.
better at it, but honestly, hindi rin naman talaga, diba? Diba? I mean, may mga studies connecting the triggers on social media with suicide and depression. I mean, these are real things.
We've heard, yes.
Totoo to mga bagay na to, di ba? And we've heard it also in some high schools, di ba? Nangyayari talaga yan. And that's why itong usapan about banning social media is here. Now, is it gonna happen this year? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year. But I think some senators want to start talking about it seriously.
Okay.
And
I
maybe
just think
follow
the
suit.
number then.
Maybe
It's
give
the
Australia a head start and we can see kung nasa ng Australia. Like kunyari, if Australia next year says, oh, you know, yung metrics namin for mental health ng mga bata tumaas or yung number of suicides bumaba at this age range and we can connect it to social media use and they have a real parang, you know, a real body of work regarding the policy that they did, then siguro mas willing tayo to do it. I don't know, aalma ba yung mga 16-year-olds? So alam ko,
But Bam, you brought it up earlier though regarding, say, the flood control and the noise and the energy behind it. We can attribute a lot of that to social media. When you're 16, I mean, you have some kind of adult responsibilities on your shoulders. You have to think about what's your course in college going to be. You're now dictating the rest of your life at that age. It doesn't mean naman kung nag-course ka na ganito, ganyan yung career mo. But still, right? It's a big decision. Am I going to take up, I don't know, biology to be a doctor? At 16, you're making those decisions. You're getting active in what's going on in the country and all of that stuff. So I really think 16 is probably the wrong number. That's my opinion.
Hindi ka naman
because
I
think 16 is... Yeah,
hindi ka naman banned sa internet. Like, hindi ka banned from the internet. And I don't think you're banned from searching. Like, di ba, pag nag-search ka, sometimes it's a Facebook result that comes out, di ba? Top whatever courses or top whatever jobs, di ba? I think yung ban guys to have an account and to engage with other people on social media. So, like kunyari, kung mag-search ka ng trend, pwede ka naman makakita ng TikTok trend di ba? On pag sinearch mo sa browser mo, kahit wala kang account. So I think yung binaban is really having an account.
Yeah, okay. Having a
So you're not
presence
banning
on the thing.
the access to information. That's gonna be there. And, you know, di mo naman binan si ChatGPT. So of course, si ChatGPT, pag tinanong mo, will also gather information from the social media sites, the websites, and all of that. So I think to be clear, we're not banning the internet, or they're not banning the internet. They're banning having social media accounts.
Gotcha. All right. And you're saying, guys, like, yeah, everybody, this is kind of, while I would say it's a big issue. It's low on the totem pole right now, right? Of priorities. Is that would that be accurate?
Wala pang naka-file. Okay? So, and I hope yung presence ko on the show has helped people understand the process of legislation, di ba? So, ano yan guys? Una, pag-uusapan, tapos may magpa-file, tapos may first reading, and first reading is parang ano lang yan, ministerial. So, everything filed is read on the floor. Okay? That's referred to committee. Hence, mahalaga yung committee. The committee chairman then decides whether to hear it or not. So, kunyari, there are, yes, education pa lang, napakarami ng referred bills dyan but it's my choice what to hear first. That's why being chairman of your committee is really important. Kasi kung upuan mo yon, so he sat on it or inupuan niya, wala na yun, dead na yun forever. It's up to the chairman to decide what I'm hearing first. Ano yung ipaprioritize ko. So, mafa-file pa yan, it'll go to the chairman. Di mo alam kung mapupunta ba yan sa youth, mapupunta ba yan sa science and technology. Ako yon. So interesting kung mapupunta yun sa atin. Interesting yun. Di naman siguro education yan. Diba? Or baka public information, which is kay Robin. You know, baka ma-refer sa kanya. Maybe that's why he's talking about it, because he wants to file a bill to be referred to his committee. Then he can start hearing it. And the hearings can go on for a week to 6 months to 1 year. You can have hearings forever. Or you can have like 2 hearings tapos na. And then you come up with a committee report and yan yung first hurdle mo. Kasi you need to have enough members of the committee, majority of the members of the committee to sign on the committee report.
Yep.
So yun yung first hurdle. Pag napirmahan na nila, then you sponsor it. Okay, that's the speech. You give a speech in front of everyone. After the sponsorship speech, then it's period of interpellation, which is when people ask you questions. Yun yung napapanood natin sa YouTube, nagtatanungan yung mga senador. Some interpellations are negative, meaning they're there to really show your ignorance or show na mali yung ginagawa mo. But there are some interpolations na nakakatulong. You know, they really help move the topic along or to enrich the topic further, to enrich the bill further. So, not all interpolations are negative kasi, Sen, tinanong ka ni ganito. Hindi masama yun. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Of course, if they're dragging on or nagde-delay na sila or bastos yung pagtatanong, then yun, negative yun. And then after the period of interpolation is the period of amendments. So dyan na yung changes to the bill, which is, you know, sometimes it's also quite exciting kasi sometimes if I don't like your bill, I'll just put one line there na self-defeating na basically mawawalang bisa yung bill mo. So you have to be careful about what's introduced. Some amendments are actually very helpful. And there are some amendments provision, di ba? Napakarami. Yung iba ng amendments, one word. Tinanggal yung one word o maglalagay ng one comma. And sometimes it changes the whole meaning of the legislation itself. And then you vote on second reading. And then after 3 days, you vote on third reading. And then you have a parallel process in Congress. And then the bill needs to be signed by the president. The president can either veto the bill, meaning kill it, of which babalik yun sa Senado at Kongreso, which the Senate and Congress can overturn.
Oh.
Yeah. They can
really?
overturn a veto, actually. But usually, pag veto na yan, deads na yan, di ba? Or the president doesn't sign after 30 days and it lapses into law. Yun yung sinasabing, it lapses into law. It becomes law. Now, a president not signing could mean different things. It could mean wala lang, busy siya. Okay? It could mean hindi siya in favor of the bill, pero
He doesn't want to come out and say it.
or parang I'm gonna allow it to go into law, pero that's my way of saying I'm not fully supportive of the bill.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Pero papayagan pa rin, hindi niya i-veto. Okay? Or whatever. So yeah, and then it becomes law. Hindi pa tapos, guys. And then, the agency assigned has to make the IRR, the implementing rules and regulations, na sometimes, doon nila tinitira yung bill mo. Like, after all that work, si agency gagawa ng IRR, maglalagay ng mga kulatilya yan na, makakasira sa bill mo or ililimit niya yung scope.
Oh my God.
Diba? And that's agency na lang yan, hindi na yan elected officials, diba? So, kailangan mo rin bantayan yan. Yung IRR, kailangan lumabas yan usually 120 days, 90 to 120 days. Some IRRs took like 2 years, 3 years. So, if government, parang ayaw talaga niya yung law mo, uupuan lang niya yung IRR. And then sasabihin, ay, wala pang IRR eh. Hindi pa pwede ma-implement. Sorry ah. I have one bill, parang umabot ang 2.5 taon yung IRR. Or more. Check mo nga si
Which one was
si
this?
Properties Act natin. Kasi
Now, you just remember now.
parang kakalabas lang
long
natin
and
ng IRR.
winding road.
Or kung may IRR man, yung parang bago ma-implement ang tagal. Di pa tapos. You have to get it funded. So paglalaban mo pa yan sa budget, kahit nakalagay sa bill 50 million pesos per ganyan, kailangan sumabay yun sa budget schedule. Okay?
OMG.
So meaning, malas ka na lang kung January mo nilabas yung batas mo. Okay? At walang budget. You have to wait for 2026 January. Hihintayin mo yung 2027 bago mabudgetan. Diba? So it'll take another year. So let's say na budget na. So nagawa mo na yung batas, na-implement na siya, na-budgetan mo siya, then kailangan mong bantayan na yung implementation niya maayos. Kasi what if yung binudgetan mo, binulsa lang ng mga tao? Di ba lang, pumunta lang kay contractor ABC or whatever.
I've never heard that before.
Diyos ko. So kailangan mo rin bantayan yung implementation niya. Or for example, scholar, di ba, the free college law. Okay? Binantayan namin yan hanggang IRR, hanggang ini-implement na siya. And of course, maririnig mo, pababa yung budget. What? Pababa yung budget? This happened a few years ago, di ba? So pagbalik ko, one of my campaign promises was, kailangan ibalik natin yung budget sa dati, itaas pa natin. Because kung di mo babantayan, unti-unting pababa yung budget ng scholarships and pakunti ng pakunti yung mga kabataan na nakakakuha ng allowances. So this whole process, just to get something done, it really takes a lot of effort. And I just love it. Not I love it. I hate it when may mga press release left and right. Diba? And then people sobrang mag-wild, mag-overreact. Parang gusto ko sabihin, guys, ang layo pa niya. No? Wala pang naka-file. Huwag muna tayo mag-react. Diba? Although sometimes naman, to be fair, nag-react tayo, huli na. Batas na siya. Doon pala nagre-react yung mga tao. Parang guys, 7 months to pinag-uusapan.
Kailan ba yung reaction namin dapat?
Committee hearing.
Ayun.
Committee hearing and period of amendments, period of interpolation.
Sometimes that energy is good, right? The energy over an issue is good. It's a good thing to have. But Bam, I gotta ask you, because by the way, this conversation is gold. Okay, this is freaking gold. I know we do bring it up a lot, the process of getting a bill filed, but when you really kind of take it step by step by step, it's great education. But at the same time, at least me, I have to ask, is this a good thing or a bad thing that it has all of these levels to its process, or the processes of all of this? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because it sounds daunting, but the purpose of it is actually good. That
It's
goes through all of
good
these.
in the sense na dahil maraming steps, maraming opportunities to improve. Kasi can you imagine kung autocracy tayo, kung ano yun pag may king ka, monarchy. Kung monarchy tayo.
Yeah.
Dude, yung gusto lang nung king, yun na yun. Can you imagine that? Kung magising yung king, I want to ban social media for all 16-year-olds. Sulat lang siya.
Yeah.
Decree, a royal decree, done in one day. So that's
turn
great.
America.
Kung ang king mo ay perfect na tao. But the reason why we have all of these processes is because we understand that we're not perfect people. And that every step of the way is an opportunity to improve or an opportunity to oppose. Diba? Kung may gustong batas na talagang makakatanggal ng rights ng tao, it will only benefit, a few people, it will be bad for so many other people. Every step is a step to oppose. It's also a step to improve, diba? Kaya maraming steps. And by the way, this is constitutional. So, hindi mo naman talaga to choice, diba? You have to go through all of these steps. Could it be faster and shorter? Yes. How? You put time limits. May limit ka on the number of hearings you can have, yung tagal ng interpolation, tagal ng amendments. But the fact na nangyayari to and it's open to the public, all of this is live streamed by the way. Hindi ko alam kung ilang views niyan, honestly, kung sinong nanonood, di ba? I think skandalo, maraming nanonood eh. Like yung mga Blue Ribbon, there was a time, parang 200,000 people were watching on Inquirer at one point. No? Ganyang level of telenovela type. No? But itong mga ibang batas, I don't really know kung ilang hundreds lang ba o umabot ba ng 1,000 yung nanonood ng mga regular hearings? Parang 300 people. Eh baka staff pa lahat yan ng mga senador. Di ba? Tagsasampung staff yung mga senador nanonood doon. Di ba? But the fact that it's live streamed, the fact that it's there for the public to see, that's so that, para makiano tayo. Di ba? Para makilahok tayo. So we participate. Di ba? So, I don't know. Could it be more efficient? Yes. By the way, may mga shortcut yan May mga shortcut. So when the president says, I declare these bills as urgent or priority measures. By the way, the president came out with 21 priority measures. 4 doon are with me. Okay? 2 of which pasado ko na. So half of my quota tapos ko na. Okay? That's the Classroom Acceleration Program and the Cadena Law. Diba? Of course, they're now undergoing the process in Congress. I've got 2 more bills na nasa priority measures. So more or less, during the LEDAC, that's the meeting between Congress, Senate, and the Executive, doon nagbi-meeting tapos pinag-uusapan ano yung priority bills natin. Hindi ibig sabihin na yun lang yung mga bills na papapasa. Pero it's the one that all 3 actors agree na dapat mapasa to maybe within the year. So there's 21 measures there. Iba-iba yan. Ranging from feeding program for kids, which is with me, to the anti-dynasty bill, which is a political bill. Halo-halo siya. But pag sinabing priority siya, more or less you can feel na the congressmen and the senators will really try to focus on those bills. So mas malaki yung chance na mapasa yung mga yon within the year. Diba? And then when a president declares it urgent, tama ba yung term ko? Urgent. Then you skip the 3-day rule of between second reading and third reading. Pwede ka nang dumiretso second and third reading in one sitting.
Oh.
But technically, haba-haba ng proseso yun. Parang 1 taon yun kalahati, di ba? Pero yung urgent ng president, 3 araw lang yung matatanggal doon. So it's not, oh wow, it's so urgent, di ba? Wow, the president must declare this bill urgent. Guys, 3 araw lang ibig sabihin nun No, technically, of course, it means, the strength and the push of Malacanang is there. So all the processes sana bilisan mo. But technically, ibig lang sabihin nun, you can skip the 3-day rule and go from second reading to third reading like
In a
right
day.
away in a day. No? So technically, it doesn't mean much, pero yung, of course, yung ibig
Kind of the
sabihin
mood
nun.
for
diba?
it, right?
Yeah. So, all of these things, yung Youth Entrepreneurship Act ko, which we passed in 2014, took 2 years for the IRR.
Just for the IRR.
Youth Entrepreneurship Act lang yun. Hindi ganun ka-komplikado yun. Yung Personal Property Security Act, this allows more people to loan, more SMEs, more individuals to be able to get loans without land or without the usual collateral. It took 1 year for the IRR.
So does it have to have kind of then that blessing from the president to say that keyword urgent or priority to not have it move in a turtle's pace?
Hindi naman. Sometimes Congress and Senate, they just like something and nafo-force na lang yung presidente. Like the
Can you
college
recall
law.
the most recent
Free
one?
college
Can
law,
you-
dude. The
Okay,
free
that's
college
quick.
law, hindi talaga siya gusto ng executive department when we were passing it way back when during the previous administration. It was the move of Congress and, you had Kabataan Party List. We were the counterpart in the Senate. Talagang pushing until napasa yung mga version. Natanggal pa ako sa majority in the middle of all of that. Like they stripped me of my committee in the middle of all of that. And then finally, it got past the BICAM. Oh my God, I forgot the BICAM. I forgot a step. May BICAM pa pala. Yeah, may BICAM pa. So pag napasa na ng Kongreso at ng Senado yung version nila, nagba-BICAM pa yan to marry the version. Sometimes magkakaiba. Sometimes a BICAM can't agree and the bill is defeated. Sometimes
Gosh.
they change everything in the BICAM. So that's why they call the BICAM the third Congress, di ba? That's the third leg. Congress, Senate, and the BICAM. Kasi pwede mo pang baguhin before you send it to the president. Okay, anyway. So, during that time, yung Congress talagang pinush na yan. Yung Senate, pinush namin yan. And talagang unanimous support. And we were so supportive, or my colleagues were so supportive of this bill, pinondohan na nila ahead.
Wow.
Oo. So, we funded the free college law even before the law was passed. So, once it was implemented, may pondo na siya kaagad. Di na siya kailangan maghintay ng 1 taon. Yung kinakwento ko kanina kasi napondohan na yon. Along the way, the executive, 3 secretaries wrote and said they want to veto the bill. Okay, this is the Finance, NEDA, and DBM. They said ayaw nila. And they want to veto the bill. And of course, yung reason nila, walang pera, which is complete BS. Diba?
You heard it here first.
Oo,
Yeah.
kasi yung walang pera, ang ibig sabihin yan, hindi namin gusto yan. Kasi may pera, kung may gusto kang something, may pera. Gusto mo ng pera sa flood control, may pera yan bigla, di ba? Oh, so you're funding things which shouldn't be funded. And at that time, there was a focus on build. There was a focus on the war on drugs, favorite ni Mohan, di ba?
yeah.
Si war on drugs, di ba? So yun yung pinopondohan. And we said, teka lang, mas magandang pondohan yung edukasyon, mas magandang pondohan yung free college. So pinush namin, even with that letter, and we still have the letter, we still pushed for it. And until the end, they were lobbying with President Duterte to veto the bill. Like naglalabi talaga sila actively, wag pirmahan yung bill na yan. Pero that's why, in fairness to President Duterte, pirmahan pa rin niya, even if some of his cabinet secretaries weren't in favor of the free college law. Okay? Fast forward to the last SONA of President Duterte. Siyempre, biglang yung free college law, yung isa sa mga main accomplishments of their administration, which it really was. I mean, to be fair, kung tingnan mo yung 6 years ni President Duterte, yung free college law was one of the main reforms and one of the best things that came out of that administration. But, aminin na natin, 3 cabinet secretaries didn't want that bill to pass. Ayaw talaga nila. So, yan yung example na hindi magkatono yung Congress, yung Senate, tsaka yung executive. It was like a last-minute decision, and I know who were the ones who really lobbied, to really get the signature. And fast forward now, it's like one of our best laws. It's one of the most successful laws we've had in the past couple of years. Kasi from the time binuo yung batas, till the time the IRR came out, till the time na implemented, till the time, and every year, binabantayan pa rin namin yan. We have to make sure may pondo, whether it's tuition or the allowances or may bagong scholarships like yung RLE for the nursing students and allied health students. Every year, binabantayan natin yan to make sure. And that's how these things are made. No?
Wow. I just have a newfound appreciation for all the laws that have been implemented. I mean, yeah, to have gone through that process. Kay is here. Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay.
Good morning. I took notes. I'm ready for the exam.
Me
Let's
too.
go.
Yeah, pop quiz, everybody.
Nagsimula lang to sa The Generation Now is Weak eh. Di ba? Doon lang nagsimula to eh. Di ba? You know, so...
but from weak, let's talk about strength real quick here, Bam. People Powers, QC, of course.
Yeah.
We've been promoting this heavily, especially when you're here. So I want to make sure we kind of say it often. 21st of February, so we're looking at a week away. 4 p.m. at the Quezon Memorial Circle. It's the EDSA 40 kickoff concert. The guest list here is stout, my friend. Yes. Can you throw out some names that are really going to excite
River
us?
Maya, Ogie Alcacid, Ebe Dancel, Isa Sigera, Chelsea Alley, you know, Moro Beats is there, Pio Balbuena. Maraming mga artists who are coming. Lots of friends are coming on board to remember. No, so unang-una, we remember the time. Alalahanin natin yung panahong nagkasama yung Pilipino, nagkaisa tayo laban sa korupsyon 40 years ago. We remember that time, but let's not stop at remembering. Tingnan natin yung mga nangyari noon, tingnan natin yung mga nangyayari ngayon. And again, at the end of the day, yung pagkakaisa ng Pilipino, yun lang talaga yung solusyon para sa mga problema. If you look at our history, sorry to wax philosophical here. If you look at our history, it's the time na nagkasama-sama yung mga Pilipino when we actually achieved some kind of change. You know, it was when Filipinos came together that some kind of change happened. Most of the time, it's during elections. Sometimes it's outside of elections. But it's when the people stand up and say they want something better. Meron kaming gustong iba. Meron kaming gustong pagbabago. May gusto kaming reforma. At nagkasama yung mga Pilipino. That's when real change happens. Unfortunately, you know, it doesn't always start with the leaders. It starts with the people. At kung yung mga leaders nakikinig sa tao, then gagalaw sila. At, you know, they'll show that that responsiveness to the people. At dun sila mag-implement ng mga pagbabago. But it does begin with the people. So we want to remember 40 years ago, but we also want to look forward. Gusto rin natin tignan yung hinaharap natin, no? And see that, you know, it's a good thing to be with other people. You know, sometimes kasi ngayon puro online na lang, 'di ba? And there's still some magic when magkakatabi kayo, magkakasama kayo, nagkakaamuyan kayo, 'di ba? In one venue, hopefully singing same songs and you know, hoping for something better for the country. So that's February 21, 4 p.m. Quezon Circle, Awit at Aksyon Laban sa Korupsyon. This is organized by Kaya Natin and the Mayors for Good Governance. So, kita-kita po tayo dyan. That's the kick-off concert because on Feb 22, may misa sa EDSA Shrine. On Feb 25, merong ding events at the People Power Monument. And marami ring events that week, actually, commemorating People Power 40 years ago. So please come make it. And let's have a night of singing, dancing, and fun.
And
Yes.
Alex will be there.
And Alex Calleja will be there.
Yeah.
Red Oliero
And
will be there
smelling.
also.
And smelling.
And
Yeah.
smelling.
Hey, Bam, who's the best smelling senator? Like the one
Ako.
Yeah, this guy smells good.
Joke
Yeah, is he?
Ako. Sorry. Alam mo,
Amoy powder.
I don't know. Alam mo, I've never thought about that.
Yeah, you never like, man, Risa always smells
Best
good. You know, or
smelling
I had said Risa in
senator.
my mind for some reason.
Mukhang mabango.
Yeah.
Di ba? But I don't know, man.
maybe,
Parang,
you
I'll be honest that has never crossed my mind. Like,
you
wala
start
pa
sniffing
akong...
next time you're together, everybody in
Hindi, ano ako like, maano ako sa, tama ba? Olfactory ba? Olfactory
Yes,
senses,
yes.
di ba? Medyo malakas yung olfactory senses ko.
Oh.
And parang neutral yung mga amoy ng mga tao. Neutral lang. Di ba?
Nobody stands out.
Walang malakas yung perfume. Wala rin.
Okay, that's good. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine when someone's perfume announces itself.
Wala ring may BO.
That's good to
my
know.
bad odor. Wala
That's
rin.
good to know.
Unless
Yeah.
ako pala yun, di ba? Hindi ko, kasi di ba di mo na,
Happy New Year.
kung ikaw yan, di ba, di mo naaamoy, di ba? Pero I'd like, ito, honest to now that I'm thinking about it, parang nobody really comes to mind na may malakas na amoy, positively or negatively.
Okay.
What would have been your guess, though? You said Risa, right, Sam? It would be your guess?
Yeah, for some
of
reason,
The best smelling. Okay, who do you think would be the best smell? No, we can't include Bam because obviously he's here. So, which non-Bam senator do you think is the best smell?
Tara sa Discord, kung nasagot na mga tao.
Yeah, who do you guys got for this? Parang si
Kung may
Lord.
sumagot na Bam dyan, yun yung
Sen
asawa ko rin
Lauren.
naman.
Sen Lauren daw.
I was gonna say Pia initially, but then I could see Pia also coming into session straight from a bike ride. Hindi nagligo, kasi she's so athletic and active. So, medyo,
Lagi din, excuse me gagalit yon. Laging naliligo yon. Laging
Or,
ano,
yeah,
after a
but
bike ride.
Do you see what I
excuse me.
mean? But Bam, you can see where I'm like,
activities
she's like,
kasi.
Yeah, athletic.
I'm gonna go to the Senate. I'm gonna ride my bike to session today. And she's gonna get there and she's sweaty. It's humid outside. So it's not that hindi siya mabango. It's more like I could see her totally taking a bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then she's gonna smell like the outside.
That's a good ad though for her.
Yeah, no, I could totally see her doing that.
I could.
May mga shower kami sa, like ako may shower ako sa office ko. So,
Oh, you do.
I've done that once.
Hey, by the way, is your office already done? Like it's complete.
yeah.
Everything
Tagal
you
na.
want to do is everything. It's ready.
Do we have a photo there? Joke.
I've been there.
Sam's
It's
been
really
there.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I gotta take a bath there. Bam, speaking of Risa, okay, I'm sure you
Wala
saw
lang akong
this on
heater,
the-
bro. Wala lang akong heater. So,
Oh, nice.
cold shower tayo doon. Cold shower.
Tama.
I'm sure you saw this, Bam, and I know you probably hate me for this. I almost do it to you every single week, but this came out on the Star. Let's go ahead and throw it on screen here because this is kind of talk
Oh
of the
my
town
God.
for our good time stuff. You saw this, I'm assuming, yes?
Yes, my wife saw
Okay.
it, my parents saw Ano to? Hoy, ano to? Ganyan,
Okay,
ganyan.
let me start with this.
Okay,
Please
come
don't
muna.
hate me, but
Okay.
what
Absent
makes
ako
you
next week, guys. Every time na bring up to, mag-absent ako the
Exactly.
following week. Okay.
That's my question. What makes you uncomfortable so much when people bring up this?
Alam mo.
It's just
This
it just says open. It didn't say will run.
Yeah, but
right?
alam mo, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you should
I'm talking about
read-
the uncomfortableness.
You should read what the headline says for people who are just listening to the show right now.
Nahiya
They
siya
don't
sa
know
akin
what
to read
you're-
it.
they don't know what
Nahiya
you
siya sa akin
mean.
to read it.
I know, because I don't
Okay,
want to do.
go,
I love
go.
Bam, but I know it makes someone. I don't know if uncomfortable is the word, but you know what you get what I'm saying. Aquino Ontiveros open to run for president in 2028. It's such clickbait. If you
is
go into the
clickbait.
article, you know it'll. I guess everybody's open to it. If you think I'm open to it, so what? Let's start with why do you not like this conversation?
Nakakahiyang mamuliti ka habang napakaraming problema ng Pilipinas. Honestly, We're in
Fair,
2026, guys. Wala pang isang taon yung last elections, okay? Wala pa akong 1 year na senador, okay? We just had an elections. And honestly, we go to work, we see all of the problems that we're facing. Education pa lang, napakarami. I won't list it today because I list it every week, right? Napakaraming problema ng Pilipino, napakaraming challenges hinaharap natin. Tapos parang ang dating namumuliti ka.
But Sen, you're
You
not.
know.
It's the people around you who are like, you
but
should.
Sam, kasi ang dating, whether you like it or not, ang dating kasi niyan, namumuliti ka tayo.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I mean, yun yung dating di ba? So, ako honestly, I'm very uncomfortable with this discussion because I want to work. I think the work should be ahead of any political issue. Anything about the following campaign or elections, yung trabaho dapat inuuna natin because that's what we owe the people. They
You know
put us
what's
there to work, hindi para mamuliti ka. Number 1. Number 2, kapag masyadong maaga yung politika, then a lot of the advocacies we're pushing for, lahat ng mga reformang gusto naming isulong, suddenly nagiging namumuliti ka na rin yan. When you push for classrooms, namumuliti ka na yan kasi gustong tumakbo niyan. When you push for changes in the curriculum or addressing the learning gap. Or
It changes the meaning.
Suddenly, ginagawa niyan kasi namumuliti ka siya. Or worse, syempre, lahat tayo pwede mag-isa sa classrooms, pero suddenly, kung may kulay na yan ng politika, baka may mga taong di na rin sumuporta kasi they want someone else to be president or they have somebody else in mind. So suddenly, even your advocacies, nagiging secondary siya sa politika. Sa Pilipinas kasi, yung politika, ano kasi siya sarap pag-usapan di ba? Whether it's on the media, online, sarap pag-usapan, but it can get in the way of doing the actual work.
Got it.
And for 2026, we have to do the work. For 2027, we have to do the work. And nung tinanong ko niya ng media, sabi ko, dadating rin yung tamang panahon. I always say tamang panahon for our friend Alex Calleja. Dadating rin yung tamang panahon na pag-usapan yan. Kasi may natural ebb and flow yan May natural time na kailangan talaga yung harapin at pag-usapan. But now is not that time. Now is the time to work. Ngayon na, we're coming off a major scandal. Our economy is not in a good place. Ang raming problema sa edukasyon. Our food price really hasn't gone down. Even with all of the pronouncements, di pa rin talaga siya bumababa. All of these problems, what we need from our leaders is to work harder, not to focus on the next campaign. Nakakatapos pa lang nung kampanya. Kakatapos pa lang nung election Wala pa ang 1 year Sana naman we can have at least 2 years of working and then naturally, mapag-uusapan na talaga yung next elections. Naturally.
Yeah.
Wag nating
But you're flattered,
i-push.
yes?
Wag nating i-push. You're flattered in the sense na you're flattered in the sense na people think of you in that way. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Pero honestly, you look at the ramifications kasi it can get in the way of the work.
But because I don't think you've ever brought this up.
No.
I don't think you've ever expressed the desire, but I think people around you are just really excited. And it's precisely because you have that attitude of like, guys, I just want to work. Which is ironic because you're saying that the reason I don't want to talk about it is because I want to work, but we're like, this is exactly why.
But Sam, it's not even you saying you want to work, but it's the work you're actually doing too, right?
Sure.
I mean, look at the stuff that you've been able to do in half a year. You are again, you're going to hate me, you're topping the surveys as the best senator right now. I know you gave MVP award to somebody else. We're giving it to you. I think you're wrong, sir. The people have spoken. You're top performing. And then let's look at this photo from, you were in Bacolod, which I want to talk about, by the way, here in a second. But look at this. I mean, you're getting love letters from the crew on the airplane.
Oh yeah,
right?
I saw
Let's
this.
scroll down a little bit here, but look at the words they're saying. Senator Bam, it's always a pleasure to have
That's
you on
great.
board.
That's
Yeah.
super great, by the way.
Everything that you do. I gotta zoom
our
in. I'm getting
beloved
too old
country.
here. For our beloved country. Your leadership, transparency, and passion to serve our country is what keeps our hopes up for a better government that we truly deserve. This is honest. It's organic.
I love that.
This, I'm assuming, does not happen to all the other senators. People just, they're moved by you. It's not even excitement and all. They're moved.
Okay, aaminin ko, kinikilig ako dyan. Okay,
Oh.
like kilig na kilig ako dyan. I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
But that's about the work. That's not about, running for other positions or the next elections. So yan, kinikilig ako dyan. So, that was the flight from Bacolod, kung di ako nagkakamali, going back to Manila. So
What did you
Bacolod
do
to
there?
Manila. So I met with about 20 mayors.
Wow.
And we talked about the classroom rollout.
Ooh, there.
Yeah, so it was a big group. That's almost 2/3 of all of the mayors of Negros Occidental. So we met the Bacolod City Mayor, si Mayor Greg, and the mayors from so many different cities and municipalities all over Negros. Nakita-kita kami in Bago City. So we'd like to thank Mayor Mayet for hosting us. So merong, like a small hall, and we presented the Classroom Acceleration Program. Ano yung kailangan nilang gawin? Because the President and the DepEd, they're rolling it out already. So kailangan sumabay itong mga mayors at governors. No? Remember last week, I suddenly couldn't make it. That's because there was an event where yung governors nandoon to sign their MOAs with DepEd. To be able to start itong process of making these classrooms. So we met with the mayors, and so many of them came out kasi marami sa kanila talagang nangangailangan talaga ng classrooms. So it was a great event, and I was there for less than 24 hours, pero we were able to meet so many people. We met pa yung mga youth volunteers namin from 2025 nung gabi over some chicken inasal. So
But
that
of
was also fun,
course.
di ba? And to cap it off, pagbalik to Manila, I got that care package from the crew of...
Oh, what was inside?
mga snacks. Yung
Aww.
cookies and snacks. The usual snacks that they give out.
Sa flight.
Oo.
Oh.
So yung nakakatawa dyan, I think, so sometimes, in the middle of the flight, sometimes a flight attendant or one of the flight crew will give like a little package or a little note, di ba? And of course, nakakatuwa. But I think for that one, they gave it to me nung palabas na ako. I think siguro tulog ako.
Oh.
Or naka-shades
tired.
ako during the flight. So alam mo na, imagine ko siguro papunta sa seat, ay tulog. mamaya na lang, di ba? Kagaya ka nun, di ba? Kabukas yung bunganga.
Yun lang.
Diba? Or like I'm watching a video na sobrang concentrated, di ba? Ano, wag natin guluhin medyo, nakabukas yung bunganga or something, di ba? So they gave it and we were quite thankful. So yan pare, yan, happy ako dyan. I'm super happy when people appreciate the work that we do because it's not easy. So kinikilig ako dyan. But if you look at that note, no traces of pamumulitika there. Right? Diba?
Oh naman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, you are 100% right. I'm just saying people love you and they're moved by you, and that's you of all people would know as we celebrate It's a 40 that being moved by a person and a population that is moved by them can change things, and it can be dramatic, and that's what we need. We need a dramatic change. Now, again, I'll shut up about it. Maybe not forever, but at least for today. And that's just kind of my point. My point is it's everywhere. It's not just us. It's not just us. It's not just Discord. It's not just our listeners. It's everybody that touches you, meets you, listens to you, sees your work, benefits from your work, students, future students, mayors. I mean, you name it. Everybody is just excited.
Meron ring big constituency that always comes up to me and talks to me all the time. Sen, good times listener kami.
I love
Ooh, shout out to you guys.
So hindi lang siya youth, students, teachers. Meron ring constituency na malaki. Good times listeners. All over the world, by the way.
Constituency.
Wow, all over the world.
Oh, kasi sometimes yung mga lumalapit sa akin, nasa abroad ako eh. Sen, nasa Korea kami ng asawa ko. Sen, good times listener.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that.
Talaga,
See?
talaga.
Yeah.
It goes to my head, Bam. It doesn't, just because you don't get me. Ako lumalaki ulo ko. But kind of on the negative side, though, real quick, with everything that's going on with the Epstein stuff here in the U.S., are you more careful about accepting an invite to an event, to somebody's house, to a party? I know
Ay,
naman
nako.
yung
Wow.
it's a completely American thing, but now more than ever, right? If you're a politician, you're like, oh, Bam, can you come
a
to this party?
snapshot anywhere.
Who the
yeah.
hell is going to be there? Right?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It's not the Epstein thing. It's the flood control thing here.
Sure.
Yeah, because you meet a lot of people. And alam niyo naman ako, I'm very accessible. Wala akong so many layers that you need to go through. And nag-usap kami sa opisina na, okay, maybe we need to start doing some background
Screening.
checks. Because we never used to. I never used to. Maybe until 2 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Ganun siya.
You just have to take your photo taken with somebody, even if they asked you, right? And oh my
Dude.
God, it reads so much.
I just came from a grueling campaign. We were campaigning for, so officially 3 months, but technically once you file, kasi campaigning ka na. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 7 months. Sama mo na yung post, so June. 8 months yan of seeing so many people every day. So many people. And, whether they're politicians, businessmen, hindi mo na alam, honestly. There are so many photos out there of me and so many other people. So it's just part of our life. So ngayon, pag may meeting sa opisina, we've started instituting, okay, kailangan tayo mag-background check, we have to ganyan. When before,
Smart.
we never used to do that. Honestly, anyone can just come into the office and meet with my staff and then maybe meet a few minutes with me. Ngayon, medyo mas gotta be a little bit more careful these days. So yes, itong Epstein nga, honestly kung makikita mo, all of his emails, I can't imagine, that's tama ba, 4 million emails yun? Or
yeah,
4
it's
million?
in the millions. Yeah, it's in the
Grabe, no? For one person?
Yeah.
Parang that's a lot, di ba? So ito lang, actually naisip ko nga dyan, yung group chat natin, kung lumabas sa publiko, patay tayo.
Oh, okay, you're dead.
Grabe si Kay agad.
Ito yung tanong ko, meron ba kayong group chat na wala ako?
Wala.
Yes.
Just the
The girls do.
No,
The
the girls.
Oh, grabe.
It's just the girls.
You
We
want
gotta
to
make-
join?
For the record, ayoko magka-voice sa group chat mo,
I know. We don't want
Kasi
Yun naman talaga.
Aquino left the group yan.
Oh my
Once may
God.
alanganing post, left the group. Alagani post left the group.
You know, Alex and I we don't have a chat group because it's only him and I, so it's a one-on-one thing. But there's rarely any text. It's all just links, links, and links.
I'm glad you didn't include him. Yes.
Yeah, you can imagine. So, we won't include you, Ben.
Okay. Meron kasi, I found out yung sa opisina ko. So of course, may chat group ako with the officers. Meron silang chat group na wala ako. Medyo na-offend
How
ako
did you
na
find
culture.
out?
Because they were talking about, sir, yung ganyan. Parang di ko nakuha yan ah. They're like,
Maybe it's a
"Ay,
need to
dun sa
know basis
isang
thing."
chat group pala namin nalagay. So may chat group kayo na wala ako.
Oh, Sir Nico, ano ba yan?
But I know you have a chat.
There are
group.
some things they talk about pag wala si boss. So,
Oh, yeah.
pag-usapan natin.
Oh yeah. Sure. No, that's mandatory. What's your juiciest chat room? Your chat group?
Wala na eh. I don't know. I think you're getting older. Even yung barkada chat group ko, hindi na rin ganun ka-spicy eh. Ano na rin. I have a chat group. I don't know kung nakikinig sila. I have a chat group of... so I was in the National Youth Commission many years ago. And yung mga kasama ko noon and after, kasama ko noon and after, we're all part of a chat group. Mm-hmm. And nagre-reunion kami every few months. And it's very interesting kasi we come from different political sides and different political persuasions, but we're all really good friends. So yon, sometimes medyo spicy. A lot of the political cheese whiz doon ko unang nakukuha. Diba? So yon, medyo spicy yon. Hi guys. See you on Thursday. Meron kaming reunion sa Thursday.
Yeah, speaking of spicy, did you see this podcast or something that former U.S. President Barack Obama was on? It's kind of making its rounds on the internet because he does say he believes that aliens exist. And of course, immediately everybody's like, okay, he knows because he's the president. There it is. Obama says aliens are real.
Oh, I saw that.
I saw
in
that.
Area
I saw
51.
that.
You see this? Let's play the clip here. I don't know if you've got it or whether he does or not. But here goes.
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Napaka-nonchalant, di ba? Yeah, they're real. Yeah, they're real, but they're not in Area 51. Wait, what? Di ba?
What information does the Philippine president have?
I have no idea.
We don't know about. Is there like does he get? I mean, does the president have just him alone have information that we would all be wanting to figure out? What
Regarding aliens, you mean?
just anything.
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 What does the
I don't know.
president
I don't
tell
think
you
so.
that you guys don't get anything?
No. So I do have classified status as a senator. And we do have executive sessions. Mostly I think on matters of national security. So yung movements ng mga spies, movements ng mga ships around the West Philippines Sea, mga ganyan.
Basis.
We do have
Adding you to
access
the
to
GC.
that. We have access to that. Pero walang alien. Now, yung,
Oy.
yung American president, I think, will probably have access to all of that. And so they don't call it UFO anymore eh. Iba na yung category nila eh. Unmanned, ano yun mo?
Dude, I know what you're Rube says UAV.
UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle? Unmanned? Is it unmanned or?
Yeah, unmanned aerial vehicle.
Okay,
correct,
so
you're right.
a lot of those clips have been coming out in the past maybe 6 or 7 years. So unti-unti dinideclassify yan ng United States military. So they're like verified real clips of vehicles like flying around na nakaka-capture ng mga American planes, whether commercial or military planes. So they capture it
And
on
they're doing
video.
some crazy stuff too, right?
Oo,
Like,
physically impossible.
yeah.
Considering
Such
our physics. Like,
as?
parang accelerating, decelerating, going around in loops. Parang things that can't be done physically by our vehicles.
Okay.
So instead of calling them UFO, they're called unmanned, unidentified aerial.
Unmanned aerial vehicle. I'm sorry, unidentified.
Yun, unidentified aerial vehicle. So hindi na siya unidentified flying object, UFO, diba? So it's now UAV. Ano pa yun? Diba? So dalawa lang yan eh. Either merong advanced technology, a country has such advanced technology na kaya niyang gawin yung mga yan, or alien siya. Diba? Now, if it were human, you'd probably hear about it, or you'd see, diba, like tayo,
It's
we know
too
the
big.
planes of Russia, China, we get to see it online, diba? So, if that's like a test aircraft, whatever, I doubt it eh. Kasi medyo grabe yung movement niya eh. So, that has been parang quietly been released over the past 7 years. So, kung hindi pa yun alien, ano pa yun, di ba pare? Ano pa yun kung hindi yun alien? So, parang sino-soft launch nga tong may aliens eh. Don't you get the feeling mo na parang sino-soft launch siya? Di ba? As opposed to, ladies and gentlemen, we have visitors from hindi, parang sino-soft, parang paunti-unti. Are there aliens?
We're getting it
Yeah,
even
of course
from the
there are
religious
aliens.
group, right? Yeah, we're getting it from the religious group. You'll even hear the Pope make some references to it. Like, yes, there is likely,
The Pope said
I
that?
forgot what the Pope's. Yeah, dude. We're even seeing it from the clergy say, hey, guys, it's likely that there's something out there. So you're right about the soft launch. You're getting it from everywhere, not just politicians, not just, say, from the military. We're even getting it from the religious sector here. You know, there's a big debate going on right now, and I want to ask you guys all this, because I think it's an interesting question. And discord.gg/goodtimesradio, by the way. It's a big internet debate right now, is who should speak for humanity when these aliens arrive, right?
When
It's
these
like they finally
aliens
get here.
arrive?
Okay, please
Who's
not
the
America.
spokesperson? I know. Exactly right. Who's it? Who should
Kanya-kanya.
it be?
Kanya-kanya.
Kanya-kanya.
Kanya-kanya. Nobody speaks for me, man. Kanya-kanya. Kanya-kanya tayo. Di ba? Okay ba yun kung UN o Amerika magsalita para sa atin?
I know.
Kanya-kanya na lang. Kanya-kanyang usapan na lang.
Hey, this is so funny.
Ako favorite ko yung mga memes na this is why the aliens aren't coming for us. Yung pag mga 8080 yung mga tao. Di ba mata-turn off sila sa atin. Doon na nga lang tayo sa next planet.
But okay, but Bam, as a quasi nerd, what is your take?
Hindi ako quasi-nerd pa. Nerd ako, nerd.
Okay, full nerd.
Full nerd.
Just
Full on.
wanted to soften it up a little. As full nerd, what level of alien life do you believe is out there?
Ano talaga? Like, I believe there are aliens out there.
Fully intelligent, fully functioning societies.
Yes.
Are we the advanced ones, or are they the advanced?
They're the advanced ones, and I don't think this is the first time they've visited us. If you look at our ancient history, maraming gaps, and maybe some of those gaps were times when, another race or another species was here. I mean, think about it, diba? You go to the pyramids, yung precision ng pyramids, you look at all of these wonders of the world, maraming gaps na hindi ma-explain ng conventional science. Diba? You look at religions. Religions always begin with getting visited, diba? By another being or another, diba? There's always something. There's always some kind of reference to it.
You think that could be an alien visitation?
Why not? Why not, diba?
Oh.
Whether it's
For you.
ako whether it's another planet or another time or another dimension, parang clearly may bumisita sa atin. 'Di ba? If you look at all of these stories, 'di ba? Parang may visitor from another world, dimension, plane of existence or whatever. So, parang imposible naman na imagination lang yan ng mga tao, 'di ba? Totoo 'yan. It's just that one person's alien could be one person's angel, who knows, diba? I mean, you've got all of these ideas. Basta ako open ako sa mga ganyang pag-iisip. Open ako dyan.
Sam, what do you think? As a person with a strong kind of faith component you're very kind of mabible and all of that. What is your is that a word, mabible? If not, let's make
I'm not
Now it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah. What do you got here?
I wouldn't say it doesn't exist at all. Parang it's hard naman to say na parang hindi, wala. But for some reason, and this is maybe like a bias, I just feel like life here on Earth is maybe the fullest version of it. I don't know why. It's probably because like the aliens that we see in movies and stuff, yung parang wala silang ano. What am I doing, Sen? What is
Hindi ko
this?
alam eh. I'm not sure.
It's like that thing, those promotion.
Dude, the best yan pagdating ng mga alien, gumagana-gana sila ba? Uy, that's what Samo
It's
did.
so like, campy. But For some reason, I just feel like, the heart, the mind, the soul, spirit, that kind of connection is maybe not present in alien life forms. But again, that's maybe me being, influenced by pop culture.
Yung portrayal.
Parang monster, ganun.
Hindi naman monster, pero yung the connection, the ability to, the ability. I know exactly. I don't. But I'm just taking it from like what I've seen, I suppose.
Ako open lang ako. Open ako to all. Like, hindi tayo lang yung may buhay sa universe. Parang,
The earth is flat. Ganyan. Diba?
Yeah, when I was saying the Pope said it, so Pope Francis's position.
I was looking for that.
That God's creation is not limited to Earth. He just said there's a possibility of extraterrestrial life, and it does not contradict with Christian faith, and that aliens would still be God's creatures. And kind of paraphrasing, he says, "Who are we to close the door on Earth being the only thing?"
That's my guy.
I love the
I'm okay with
Francis.
that.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
And he says faith and science are not in conflict. The Pope emphasizes that science explores how the universe works and that faith addresses why it exists. And the church does not currently speculate on whether aliens would have souls, whether they would need salvation, whether Christ's incarnation applies to them. So, that's kind of everything here. So it's saying, it's totally possible.
This is Pope Leo, sorry.
Pope Francis.
Francis
okay.
was that. He's not the current one anymore, right?
No.
Yeah, that's Pope Leo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, essentially they could exist. We're not. Let's not say that they don't. Even with faith as kind of a playing a big part in that theory. So yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, sweet. We're doomed. You think we're gonna be
doomed? You get the feeling though. Parang,
why naman?
Oh no, man.
Parang, di ba parang yung feeling mo, nasa tren ka tapos malapit yung bangin?
Huh? Really?
No, the world.
Oh, just how like the events right now, you mean?
Yeah, tsaka, alam mo yun, parang, di ba nga what's that, yung doomsday clock? Yung countdown clock, di ba? May ganyan.
Yeah.
How close we are to like things messing up, right? I mean, whether it's a new virus, AI taking over, ngayon may usapin pa ng alien, yung corruption ng mga, forget aliens, like look at how we've messed things up here, di ba?
Sure.
Parang, we really need to get our act together. And I'm saying act because I want to use another word, but I'm gonna say act instead. We need to get our act together kasi dude, ang laki ng mga problema natin.
Oh, you wanted to say shit.
Oh, yeah. So, alam mo yun, parang we need to get our S together. Morning, we need to get our S together kasi, hindi na muna yung mundo, yung bansa na muna natin. Diba?
Small circle.
Maraming issues and we need everyone to work, we need everyone to concentrate. We need the citizens na nakabantay. We need government to do a better job. We need politicians to push for national interest and not self-interest. We need justice. We need education. Ang rami natin kailangan. And, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Kaya,
this is why,
mga kasama, kung
this
gusto
is
natin ng mas
why
magandang
I'm
kinabukasan,
telling you.
magkita-kita, Feb 21, Sinegway. Feb 21, QC Circle, People Power at 40, Kickoff Concert, Awit at Aksyon, Laban sa Korupsyon. Kita-kita tayo.
Use that broadcaster background. There it is right there. Yeah, it's 21st of Feb at 4 p.m. One last one, Bam, and then let's get out of here. But you were kind of bringing up all these issues and stuff. It was Valentine's, and of course, this issue always comes up. I just saw it on the Philippine Star right next to your little president thing. Was they wanted to remind everybody that the Philippines and the Vatican is the only two countries left that does not have divorce. Look, there it is right there. That was on the Philippine Star today. Countries without divorce. There it is. Philippines, Vatican. And I know your stand on it early on when you came back on the show was you just not the divorce bill, but maybe making it easier.
Making annulments easier for Filipinos.
Yeah, making annulments getting easier. This has always been an issue for years and years and years, kind of a bit of a hot issue. I wanted to ask you, not specifically about divorce, but are there any kind of big time issues that I said earlier today, low on the totem pole because we have so many other big problems, but if things kind of slow down and the country starts to stabilize a little bit, which issue do you think is kind of important that should get a little bit of urgency behind, as we talked about earlier today.
So, if you go around and talk to Filipinos, ang uunahin nila is really health, education, food price.
Yeah.
That's really the top three. Health, education, food price. So, food price, dude, you go to other countries, mas mura pa doon, you know, kaysa dito sa Pilipinas. Whether you're in the palengke or yung wet market or you go to a restaurant, medyo, you know, fast food all the way to like social na restaurant, parang mahal talaga dito. It's really expensive in the Philippines. Our food is really expensive. So, that's like really high up the list. Healthcare is still the number one thing na most Filipinos are so afraid of. Like talagang wala tayong sense of security pagdating sa kung may magkasakit sa pamilya natin. And this is from our poorest countrymen to the middle and upper middle class. Kinakabahan talaga yan kung may magkakasakit kasi it's so expensive. And yung health insurance natin, kulang talaga eh. Kulang yung nabibigay na suporta. So health. And then education, which we've talked about it a lot on the show. You know, all of our problems there. Problem siya for now and problem siya for the future. Because the problems of our kids now na walang classroom, walang textbook, walang internet, that creates a workforce that is not as sufficient as what we have now. So yung number one resource natin, which are the Filipinos, di ba we say the best thing about the Philippines are the Filipinos, nadedehado sila as the years go on na hindi natin naaayos yung educational system natin. So those three, ang rami pang ibang problema, honestly, but those three are really, for me, ito talaga yung main na hinahanap ng tao. If you live in the city, mobility and transportation. Sure. I mean, 2 to 3 hours just to get to work and just to get home. You know, we're not pushing the reforms enough, I think, to be able to solve these problems. Now, take note, 4 lang yan sa napakarami pang mga problema. But if you focus on those 3, and then yung enabler, no? The reason why we're unable to fund or to spend properly on health, education, and food prices because ang laki ng leakage natin, ang laki ng nanakaw. So babalik rin tayo sa corruption, di ba? So if you solve corruption, you'll be able to raise more funding and spend better for education, as we've seen in 2026, for health, as we've seen in 2026, and food price, di ba? Support for our farmers, allowing the goods from other countries to come in also and be better alternatives also for our countrymen. So whether it's making business easier or supporting our farmers para maging mas mura yung pagkain sa Pilipinas, maraming iba't ibang paraan. But all of that begins with having the money to spend for it. That's why it always goes back to corruption. Yung war on corruption natin, babalik at babalik dyan because kung, you know, 1/3 ng budget mo na nanakaw, wala kang pampondo dito sa iba. I mean, it's that simple eh. But kung yung pondo pupunta sa tama, you can actually see real reforms done in these areas. Now, medyo naka-back to basics mode ako ng konti. So there are a lot of problems. Next week, meron kaming hearing on the state of the BPO industry. And this is where you know, AI comes in. The tariffs in the US, nakaka-apekto ba yun sa atin? We talked about si Waymo last week, di ba? Na pag may problema si Waymo, yung robotaxis in the US, Pilipino pala yung nag-aayos ng mga problema nila, di ba? That's of course because we have a BPO industry. But the BPO industry itself, which is about 1 million jobs, marami rin silang issues na hinaharap ngayon. No? What can government do to support our BPO industry para masigurado natin na tuloy-tuloy yung industriyang yan kaysa baka, you know, baka they might be under threat, no? And we want to see this industry thrive instead of shrink. So we have all of these issues that we have to face at babalik tayo sa yung gobyerno ba natin nagagamit yung pera sa tama? Nakafocus ba sa mga issue na mahalaga? Pinapadali ba buhay nyo o pinapahirap ang buhay ninyo? Because a lot of negosyantes, a lot of businessmen, they feel na pinapahirapan sila kaya sa tinutulungan. You know, these are really just going back to basics. And, you know, there are other problems, I know, but I think we have to focus on these 3 or 4 for the next 5 or 6 years. No?
You're here. And speaking of corruption, again, one last plug. Saturday, go check it out. People Power's QC awit at Aksyon kontra Korupsyon.
I'd also like to shout out to Mayor Joy Belmonte, who is, of course, our host for the concert. So, hi, Mayor Joy.
Hello.
Hindi ko alam kung Good Times listener siya. Hi, Mayor Joy.
Sana.
Thank you for hosting us sa Quezon Circle. Salamat.
Right. If you see Bam there, you should see Bam there. Just make sure you've got like NBI clearance or something before you take a photo with him, please.
By the way,
Just not to
no
tarnish.
politicians on the stage. So, lahat kami will be in the crowd in true people power spirit. So, only the artists and hosts will be on stage. Kaming lahat will be in the crowd. This is for the people. It's not for the politicians. Much like People Power 1986. Thanks, guys. Salamat.
Thank you,
Thanks, brother.
Sam.
See you next week.
Salamat.
Thank you.
I'm excited to recap that event, by the way, next week when you're here. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about then. Thanks, brother. Appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is 8:05. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go way back up to this.
Good times.
It's hour number 3 of the show at 8:12 with Sia and Elastic Heart. Let's go first.
Okay naman.
Ooh. Yes, check.
Go. Sorry. Yeah.
Ako, mag-start na.
Go. Okay, you go.
Yeah, check out Case Drama. The last episode is with Red Concepcion for Les Miserables. Shout out to the cast of Les Miserables. We were together yesterday. Oh my God.
So, you were
Hello.
with Leia, right?
Hello, Miss Leia Salonga. I love you.
Loved you as Ariel in Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh.
Wrong princess. But yeah, I think she sang that because she was in the Disney Hong Kong anniversary. And she did like the Disney songs by the castle just recently.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
Wow.
It's all over the news. It's amazing.
Grabe. And she was just explaining to us how giddy she was being in Disney. And I was like, yeah, Elle, of course, was frozen because he's in front of a princess. And yeah, Miracle of Miracles, she endorsed drinking water to Mr. Cola. I was just like, thank you, because he needs to drink more water. So yeah, problems
You know,
solved.
I'm gonna sell this to myself. Okay? So if you see her again, please don't say that I'm like, kissing and telling and all that stuff. But I went out on a date with Leia Salonga.
What?
No.
Oh yeah.
Circa.
When I moved to the US. Yeah. When I moved here to the US, she was like, hey, let's go out to dinner. I'm like, yeah, let's go out to dinner. We had a dinner date at Nobu in New York.
Oh, so this
And then she
wasn't
was
like
telling me.
romantic or
It was romantic. How dare you?
whatever. Wasn't he?
That's what I'm
Wasn't she married already by that time?
Married, schmarried. Who cares? It was a date. It was, okay. And she was like, oh, look at it. She was like, oh, that's my house. Oh, it was really, yeah. And by the way, 2 of them, the other one, we went out together in Bangkok, Thailand. Just saying.
What?
We did it too.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Okay, in your
I'm going to
mixtape.
call it a date. I'm going to call it a date.
Okay, so what's in the mixtape that you made for Miss Leia?
Part of your world.
Kahit imaginary. Anong
It wasn't a
lalagay?
date. Leia, if you're listening, we did go to dinner, but it wasn't a date. I'm just going to sell it to myself that it was a date, okay? Just saying.
Oh,
But we're clear, okay?
she's amazing.
As Eliezer said, she did say I was hot and handsome. Sorry, okay, go ahead, continue.
Wala, yun lang. I love her.
Yeah, she's the best. Samo.
I want to invite everybody to check out Zion Christian Mission Center. We have a free Bible class and it's now in app form as well. Self-paced study is the kind of study that you don't have to commit to a regular schedule. You can do it when you're free. You can get the app called ZCMC SPS on the Google Play Store, the App Store. It's really interesting how like earlier we were talking about aliens and, just like the crazy world events right now. And you feel like, wow, we were so close to the end, which I think people think is, annihilation and destruction and end of life. But, the Bible tells otherwise. And I invite you to look into this because it's so full of hope and this is absolutely free. So I'm going to post a sign up link on the Discord. There's one on my IG profile as well. So please check that out.
Speaking of Discord, it's discord.gg/goodtimesradio if you're trying to meet up with us over there online with the stream, chat room. There's a bunch of little channels or servers or whatever you nerds call it, but it's a whole lot of fun. Make sure to check us out there on Discord. Oh, and the podcast, Sam and I and Mara will be doing a GTWM podcast episode at 10:30. Ang yabang ko kanina. Full attendance. Everyone's gonna be here today.
I know, pinagalitan mo pa ako. Oh.
PI sila. PI.
Philippine Islands.
Yes. No Alex here, no Mara here. And I wanted the both of them to be here more than you two.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why.
Exits the chat.
This
Why?
is how
and I'll-
we get
let me
taken
tell you
for
why.
granted all the time.
Okay naman.
Let me tell you why I wanted Alex and Mara specifically over the both of you.
Okay,
Maybe
tell
even
us.
Sandman. Yes, I'll throw it out there. Is I am absolutely addicted to the night of is it the night of the seven kingdoms or whatever Game of Thrones thing is going on right now. It is so freaking good. And I mean, Kay, you're a GOT fan. Sam, how far did you go? You did the whole 8, but you haven't done House of the Dragon?
I'm sorry, what?
You did Game of Thrones, right? But
Yeah.
you didn't. So you don't even forgot the time. Okay, you have not done House of the Dragon.
No.
Oh my God, it's so good. But this one is freaking amazing. New episode coming up a little bit later today. If you have not checked it out, please do. The only real problem with this series is that these freaking episodes are about 30 minutes long, and it's driving me crazy that now we have to wait week after week for what is
Oh, that's the
essentially
fun part.
a long. I know it's not that. We're waiting for a long YouTube video. I mean, it's 30 minutes or less. I think the last one was 28 minutes. What an episode last week. What an incredible episode.
Sige
And
na nga, baka mag-spoil ka na
God,
soon
it's
eh.
so good. And it's very casual. I think it's a little bit more casual. It's less magic. It's less politics. It's just charming and tense and all of that. Just this last week was so good. I cannot wait for today's episode. It's a big one.
Got it.
I'll spoil a little bit, but again, I can barely play this game with all of you guys because Mara and Sam aren't here. Maybe Kay and I can play this game in Discord, but they've got this thing called Trial by 7. You know the Trial by Combat? Where you're accused and all that stuff, and you can kind of get people to fight for you. There's a scene where you can say Trial by 7. So it's 7-on-7 trial combat. And I wanted to play this fantasy Game of Thrones game with you guys on who would you take as your 7 in a trial by 7 in the entire GOT universe. Like if you're gonna grab everybody on the TV show, okay, not the books. Everybody from the TV series, who would you take to battle with you in a 7-on-7? You'd have to pick 6, right? Because you're one of them. But without those two, promise. I don't know. Maybe Kay and I can play this because Sam, I know you don't remember anybody.
I also was not listening while you were explaining this whole thing, but let's go.
Shocking.
Whatever, let's go.
But no. Quickly, we're not gonna play the game because we can't. It takes too long.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, man, I got two-handed Jamie would have to be an elite.
Two-handed.
Yeah, you got to. You know who mine is? Aemon Targaryen. The you haven't seen House of the Dragon. He's in House of the Dragon. You don't know him in GOT. He's got
wala
a
siya
little,
dun.
eye injury. Ruthless. Speed. Just an amazing Targaryen killer. Maybe not the best Targaryen killer of all time because, like, mythically there are other Targaryens, but in the TV series, he's got to be the best. Khal Drogo would be on my team. Who else? Is it Selmy? The older guy, the Knights, one of the Royal Guard types of dudes, supposed to be the best of all time, or one of the best of all
name's
time.
Selmy?
Jon Snow.
Ay, hindi. Sa akin na si Jon Snow.
Okay, you can have Jon Snow. I don't think Jon Snow would actually fare very well.
Duel? Yeah, but when he gets on that horse, he's... pwede ba siya mag-horse?
Yeah. Well, the fight is on horses. We'll see that today. So please watch.
Yan, siya talaga yung
It's
pinakamagaling sa horse.
I doubt it. I don't even think Jon Snow's a top 5 fighter.
Talaga?
He's a great leader, great tactical guy, great mind.
7 pa rin naman eh. So he'll have to lead the team pa rin.
Yeah, exactly. But there are also a lot of other strong leaders. Ned Stark is a strong leader. I like Brienne of Tarth. Love her. Would love her on my team. The Mountain. Oberyn Martell. Throw him on my team.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to put together?
For the cuteness.
Are we supposed to put together a group of people that would maybe like be the best in the battlefield?
Oh yeah, a 7-on-7.
I think mag-smilean si Oberyn Martell. Patay na lahat, no?
That's exactly what I was explaining, Sam, when you weren't listening.
Ah, okay.
Parang mythical,
get it now.
mythical team.
Would you put Arya Stark there? No. Right? And a 7-on-7? with
Who's the
body
one that
armor?
taught her?
Yeah, si ano to, not today Satan. What the heck was
Baka
his
siya.
name? I think he's more a teacher than
Well, you
a
have to
fighter.
know to do it, to teach it, right?
Hindi.
I mean, you think you could see him beating Khal Drogo?
Oh my gosh,
Hindi.
wait, what's the saying? Those who cannot do, teach? Is that the saying?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
man.
Daemon Targaryen. Gotta throw him in there.
Pwede ba yung sa team na lang namin lahat ng pogi? So si
Yeah, dun ako.
Oberyn, si Khal Drogo,
Jamie.
Littlefinger was guapo, was he not?
Talaga?
Crush on
I do
Littlefinger.
have a crush on him. He's so consistent.
Sam!
Sino yung crush mo?
Crush.
Sino yung crush mong newscaster dati? Di ba? We would make fun of
Kamukha
Si ano?
si Anthony Tapero.
Oo.
You've got these unconventional crushes.
Sam!
Unconventional crushes. Yeah, everybody's talking about Jamie being this with the luscious hair and all that.
It's too
I'm like,
obvious.
Si Hinliliit is yours. Oh, God.
Hinlili. Let's not call him that.
Nawala ba
Turn
yung
off ako bigla.
If they had a
No.
Filipino adaptation.
we sit here, everybody gushes over, the Khaleesi and Jon Snow and Jamie and all of that, and here Sam's like, oof, man, that Hodor. Woo! Woo! Hold my door, girl.
Masyadong obvious yung mga ganyan eh.
Speaking of
Pero I
attractive,
think-
are you guys watching the Olympics?
No, I only watched the part where Dua Lipa sings in Italian. Or like,
Yeah, because it is in Italy, right? Yeah, it's in Milan. And I know that the Winter Olympics is not as popular as the Summer Olympics. But boy, for us guys, and I wish Alex were here to back me up so I don't look like a pervert, but it's those outfits that are just wow.
The ice
on some of
skating?
these. It's not the ice skating. No,
Which
it's the
one?
bobsledding. It's the
oh.
because they have to work out their lower body a lot.
Uh-huh.
And they got these figures on them that are just crazy. Like, can we show? Look at this outfit stuff.
And all the
that's
outfits
going on.
have to be like skin tight, no?
They're skin tight.
Yeah.
Man, these girls.
Oh.
Okay, press play.
Oh my God.
Skeleton racing is one of the most dangerous sports on Earth. You race headfirst on a 70-pound metal
See,
sled,
I-
flying
That
down
is
an icy track at
dangerous.
nearly
I
90
don't know what he's
miles
talking
per
about.
hour
I'm doing
with
the
no
Sam
brakes and no
GOT.
steering wheel. You control everything using just your shoulders and knees. In sharp turns, your body feels up to 5 G's of force, making your head feel
Whoa.
incredibly heavy.
5
One small mistake,
there's-
one weak
Ooh!
moment, and you can slam into the ice at highway
I
speed.
don't want
That's
to
why
slam
even professional
What is-
athletes
into
can
the
only
ice.
handle a few
What
runs
is he
a day.
talking about? I don't even know what he's talking about.
There was a lot of jiggling there.
But a lot of people are super into ice hockey also right now, right?
Oh,
Short
really?
hair, don't care. Yeah.
Because of the... you don't know, Sam.
I didn't know it
the
was-
show.
Uh-uh.
Heated Rivalry.
Oh. I always enjoyed ice skating.
Really?
Yes. I mean, watching it, I mean.
A figure... sk-
Figure skating. Yes, yes.
Sorry. Yes.
What?
Sam Milby used to ice skate, diba?
Is that right?
That's like one of the things they said about him when he first got known here, and he's a figure skater.
Oh, no way. Can somebody please explain to me that game where they're like scrubbing the floor so hard?
Curling.
Curling.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's the one that gets the most hate
Can
on
you
every
explain?
Winter Olympic. I think it's just you just kind of have to put that little disc thing as close to the. It's kind of like darts, maybe, but you do it and then you broom the ice so it will either create friction or you will smoothen out the ice so it can continue to go
and
or
land
stop.
just so, like on the spot where you want it to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's stupid. I can't believe it's so bad. It's.
You just talked about a sport where you're just watching the outfits. Hello.
I'm not done with the outfits. Look at this girl from Australia, who I'm a huge fan of. This is the Australian team getting ready and prepped to do their bobsledding. This is really hard. This is dangerous. Let's press play. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just. I'm trying to swing away.
Come on, guys.
Yep. Push. Go. Yep. Yep. What channel is this on? Yeah. Yes. Just. Yeah. Go. Hashtag. Also, hashtag puwet.
No, I mean, there's nothing left to the imagination, really.
What is this one?
Bobsledding?
Bobsledding.
So, yeah, thanks, Vin. Just because the music's horrible. Yeah, that's bobsledding. There's 3 of them. The one we saw earlier where the jiggling of the buttocks, that's called skeleton, very dangerous. And then there's one called luge where you lay on your back. And the difference between the luge and the skeleton is really just kind of face down and back down. All very dangerous because you don't get that shell that the bobsledders do. The bobsledders have that little kind of car that they drive. And I think there's like 2 strings or something like that. It's not like a big steering wheel, minor adjustments to make turns. But with the bobsled and the luge, I think the turns are done by just like your shoulders and your hips. You just kind of lean a little bit. So it's kind of, it's intense. And boy, are they fit.
And the speed. Ugh.
Yeah. We also want to congratulate, by the way, Dutch speed skater Jake Paul. You know Jake Paul. His fiance. This is Jutta Leerdam of the Netherlands. She just won a gold medal. So let's congratulate her.
I'm sure they listen. Congrats.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want to add her, it's Jutta Leerdam.
Jutta. Her name's Jutta.
Oh, yes. You know, you said, Sam, earlier, nothing is left to the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see this clip from Billie Eilish? I think this was just recently when she was in concert. Now, before we play it, Vin, don't play it just yet. I want to ask you, it did seem as girls in the past, if you had like a camel toe or whatever, that's freaking embarrassing, right? Yes?
What is
like if there's a photo of you, say, in a swimsuit, and there was like a camel toe part, you'd be like, oh my God, somebody kill me now.
I would be embarrassed, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was a time where it would be not humiliating because it's not like you're purposely doing something, and it's not like a wardrobe malfunction. It's just kind of a life thing. But
Anatomy. Yeah.
I'm starting to think maybe with Lisa Blackpink now, with a lot of Sing It shots, completely purposeful with legs out open and stuff. You got to see what Billie Eilish was wearing recently at a concert. Now let's play this clip. Here we go. Oh, gee.
It is the first thing I saw.
That's purposeful.
Yeah, because I feel like the design.
Oh, she did a sigh there. That's... Yeah. Sadya.
I don't know.
That's like going out. That's like going out braless. That's Sadya, diba? Can we get a still, Vin, on this? Thank you.
Okay, see, in this frame, it looks like a thong, right? In the front.
Oh yeah, let's break this down, Sam.
No, the question is like, is
the thong is in the front? Is what you're saying?
So parang
she accidentally wore it backwards.
No. I mean, it's almost. It is really like the design was made in such a way, like to highlight that part. You know,
that was my point. That maybe we are at a time where we are now showcasing this kind of a free the nipple movement. This is
like jokes on you. We're not embarrassed.
Yeah, like, this is what I want.
Dude, is that lace? Yeah. Like, is that see-through lace?
No. Sa baba lang.
Parang cycling. This is business at the top.
I mean, it might as well be.
Yeah. She's got enough influence to make this a thing.
I like the idea.
God bless you, Billy, if you do make this a thing. God bless you. Sorry, you're saying, Sam, before I pervertedly interrupt you?
I like the idea of, sporty and girly, lacy, that kind of...
the combo.
Yes. I just don't know about the,
Vagina eating, sporty and lacy?
So subtle, Mohan. So subtle.
This is the thing.
You can
Hey,
change it
Showtime,
now.
you today.
You
Come
can
on.
change it now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Showtime, Kay? I mean,
Ito yung outfit ko eh.
the name of the show is Showtime.
Right.
Can we, yes? No? No longer embarrassing.
Is this a good look? I mean, do guys dig this look?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yes. It's not even the look. It's just I mean, we're stupid. Boys are stupid. If a girl wears a t-shirt and doesn't wear a bra and you just ever so slightly see the silhouette or shape of a non-broad top thing, we lose our minds. Like, we're stupid like that. This is taking it to the next level.
I'm sorry I asked. Okay.
So much gusto in that explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever it is, Mo, I can't help but you look great. Your skin is so nice. Baka siya, ano? Look at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Excited to see your new outfits. Baka naman may ilo-launch kang new outfits kaya mo kami piniprep with all these
Yeah.
trends.
They're camel toe for the front. For me. Those are my outfits.
Why not? If that's your 2026, let's go.
Legit. Okay. Sam wants to thank her free Starbucks before we take this break. Yes, Sam?
Oh, yeah.
GTWM Addict, thank you so much. I got coffee and a breakfast sandwich.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times, your Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
It's Rose talking about another messy love life that we have been very exposed to over this past weekend, it being Valentine's. We saw Zayn Malik say he was not sure if he was ever in love with Gigi Hadid when he was
I saw
together
that.
with her. Saw that. We saw Catriona Gray saying that Sam Milby said he wasn't ready after proposing marriage. Said he wasn't ready. And kind of ended that whole thing. We saw Priscilla Meireles as well say, I was trying to fight for my family, but the husband, John Estrada, was all he cared about was having fun. So a lot of high-profile relationships got a little bit more exposed this past weekend. Have you guys ever been in a relationship kind of like maybe the one, let's say, maybe closer to the one that Zayn or Milby were involved in, which is, yeah, I'm going to be here. I want to be in a relationship, but this is not a forever relationship. And if you guys have ever been in that, is that necessarily a bad thing? Is it a bad thing to want to have a relationship, but it's not, knowing that it's going to fully end? Like, this is not pang habang buhay.
And the term that you used earlier was placeholder love, was it?
It's called placeholder, yes. It's called a placeholder relationship, meaning right now I want to be in a relationship. I like, let's say, Kay. You and I are going to date, but I know for sure we're not going to get married.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
I can't do this. Yeah,
She's
I
breaking
just
up
know.
with us already.
Yeah.
It hasn't begun.
I can't.
Because even saying it sounds wrong, but then I think when you really think about it, it's like, why would that be wrong?
No, and I admire people who are able to say, you know, I'm going to date this person. I know that this is not the guy that I'm going to end up with, but I'm in for the experience. I admire this.
And for the experience is even so, even that is
Or like for, I mean it for whatever, you know.
Yeah, but how would you say it? Like, how would you tell the person that? I think for the experience is a
don't.
terrible phrase.
You don't
Really?
tell
You
the other
don't?
person.
So you're lying to them. You get their hopes up.
I mean,
You're wasting their years.
but I mean, okay, in a way though, it's like we all like were in relationships where that was maybe the possibility, but you never said it out loud, perhaps.
But shouldn't you say it out loud? And again, remember, this is different from an open relationship. This is
Right.
like, this is literally, you guys are completely exclusive. No third party, no any of that nonsense. This is just not a forever relationship. How do you articulate that to the person?
My stand is you don't.
That's wild. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Why?
The girl who's
Why?
most... Because you're the one who's most transparent.
It's transparent,
honest,
yeah.
Like amongst... I wouldn't say... I'm not going to include Kay there, but I mean, just because, I've been with you for so long on the show, I'm the liar. And you not being completely honest surprises me.
No, it's like, parang, okay, first of all, personally,
Ayaw nga ni.
I can't be in a relationship where you're like, okay, you know how, the closest I suppose is like, you meet somebody, they're on vacation, right? And this has happened to me. I met someone here, he's awesome, he's fun, whatever, but he's vacationing. And
Is that who you were looking at when you were in the picture, when you were staring behind na nakasmile?
Yun.
Vince, that photo.
Yes,
Okay, let's
Mohan.
get that
Yeah,
photo
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Nakapin pala yung...
You're staring at him? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, go.
And so, so I talked to my friends about this and they're like, oh my gosh, just enjoy. Whatever time he has while he's vacationing, just enjoy it. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I get too anxious about it. Like, I can't. So I guess that's where I'm coming from.
So can I ask you, relationships end because you've been through maybe a handful, but every relationship, at least there's an attempt pang forever. And if it ends, it ends. That's just the way life is.
Yeah,
right?
parang I feel like the intention is always like, you want this to work out. And so when you pronounce it already from the get-go, na parang, hey, this isn't the forever relationship. Like, I just can't imagine myself doing that.
You don't word it that way either, though.
Well, that's what I mean. I wouldn't say it like that.
Yeah.
Pero kasi yung word na relationship ang hirap eh. Then it means it's medyo long term, di ba?
But but by definition is what it is, though. Okay, it's a relationship.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you said kasi you're dating, yun na yun.
Okay, so how would you do? First of all, you're okay with this concept, the placeholder relationship, meaning.
Oh, I didn't know it was like so long.
Up until I find, you thought it was like a couple of dates, 4 or 5 days, couple of months. No. I'm talking like full relationship now. You're like, up until I find the person that I can, settle. Of course, we're not wording it this way, but maybe mentally to yourself.
Hirap.
I can have a boyfriend. Up until I find the one that husband material.
Hirap na.
What are the other ways of expressing something like this? Like, how do you say this?
Let's just enjoy each other's time.
Yeah, that's really, it sounds like a terminal illness. I'm gonna date the game show host up until I find the rock star.
No.
To the one you're dating, huh? To the one you're with.
Yeah. No. How do you do this? Okay, so let's say you are in a placeholder relationship.
Grabe.
How do we verbalize this to the other person? Discord.gg/goodtimesradio. That's what the chat room's there for. Give me the it's not you, it's me drama. How do we articulate to the person that you're involved with that, yes, you want to be in a relationship with them? This is not, though, a forever deal. Sakamoto-san says, this is a problem for future me. Terrible.
What?
Because the word problem
you're
is
out.
right there. The word problem is right there. How about this? Look, I love you.
But I may love it.
I'm not the marrying type.
Oh. Which
that-
really
is
means
that-
I just don't want to marry you.
Well,
Is that the translation?
You don't know that. It's almost
Right?
It's almost just me saying I'm not the one to get married, and then you can put all the drama. I've seen too many. I've come from a broken home. I've seen too many failed marriages, and I don't want to, all that nonsense.
Hi.
Hotopi has a good one. Says, I feel like we're in season 1, not a 10-season show.
Oh my gosh.
Up for renewal lang.
Yeah.
Ito.
Rube says, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah,
Terrible.
yeah.
Terrible, because you're being dishonest.
Because you want to frame it a certain way.
Yeah, you're giving hope. And then now if you want to we'll go back to Rosé and her amazing line. Like, this is my favorite Rosé line of any of her songs. You wasted my prettiest years. You wasted my prettiest years. I could have been freaking dating a bobsledder asshole, but
you wasted my prettiest years.
Dump me. I wasted my prettiest years. Pat says, we got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Terrible.
Relationship
Jonah
kasi.
says, let's just enjoy whatever we have right now. Kind of terrible.
See, it
Negatron
never...
says we have the right love at the wrong time.
Nope.
The worst.
I mean, that's a breakup conversation.
That's the absolute worst line you can give.
See, it never goes over very well, no matter how you word it. So you don't say it.
That's the challenge. Yeah, but that's a challenge, right? The challenge is maybe there is a phrase out there.
But
because
there
the
are...
placeholder relationship is real.
But yeah, I know. And there are hints. See, it's like all these non-committal lines that should tell you this person is not in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
But you don't actually say it to the person to like, hey, I'm letting you know.
You have to say, look,
can you love me? Not long time.
Oh, I'm so horny. Leonard says, let's grow together and be perfect for the ones actually meant for us.
Wow.
I didn't get it, but it sounds terrible.
Yeah, like some people say that you're forming them for their next perfect relationship. Let's get ready for our perfect relationship.
Which is not this.
And be crazy together. Parang ganon.
We have to, I refuse to take a commercial break until we come up with the right line. Or the best line. It might not be the right line, but at least it's the best. Because a placeholder relationship is happening more than we think.
Oh, it's a thing.
Okay, it is an absolute thing.
But, okay.
We didn't need Karylle to tell us that. We know that this is true.
Absolutely. No, placeholder relationships are real, very common, I would think. But I don't think the people in it like acknowledge this.
No.
Okay, because you're the person who refuses to be in a situation like this, I think you're the best judge for some of these terrible lines that we're seeing. Okay? So
Give it.
Let's I'm just gonna cringe, okay? Anna Girl says, let's go with the flow.
Worst advice I ever heard because I really followed it and it was not correct.
Yeah.
Go with the flow sounds cheatable, right?
It's just very non-committal. It's like, whatever happens. Let's go with the flow. No.
All right. Okay, God, we have so many messages here. Hold on. I just got to catch up on some of these.
Wait, what is even the reason for expressing this, by the way? Like, what are we doing?
Honesty, my dear.
You're framing it. Para no one says, but di mo sinabi sa akin.
So we're managing expectations, ganon.
Yeah, because
exactly.
I don't want me as the guy. I don't want you talking to Tito Boy the way Karylle did and outing me like that.
She talked to Karen Davila, by the way, but okay.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Tito Boy was Priscilla, sorry.
Yeah.
Ganun din. All the same.
You had like a busy chismis weekend, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it was full. Okay, so Tito Boy or Tita Karen? Cool to be says, ito po yung contract for renewal po to next year. Okay, bro. Oh gosh, I'm not the serious type. It's terrible. How about this? Let's give it a try. Benito says, let's give it a try. Sam, you and I, let's give it a try. Don't vomit in your mouth a little.
Parang, I don't think this will work, but let's give it a try.
Wow.
God, that's so terrible.
What about...
Keeban says, I only fell in love with the flower, but not with the roots.
What? Right.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's marry what I said with what Max94 here says. I'm not the marrying type. That's
okay.
But let's see if you can change my mind.
At challenge pa ako.
You're competitive.
Wow.
But that's so weird kasi diba, it's hard din so parang the person has to say, I'm the kind of girl you want to marry. Parang, why?
Yeah, like it's so
why do you have to
You're
say
right,
that?
You're right. Let me change my mind means like, what? I'm not good enough for your best case scenario.
Tsaka why does a girl have to be the girl you want to
who's trying to convince you? So wait, in saying this line that we're looking for, we're actually trying to make the other person be okay with this placeholder relationship.
We don't want to give a Samuel reaction. Because you're immediately saying I'm out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with a phrase where Sam's not out. Okay.
Okay.
Ito. More. Oh great. Too many on by here. Okay, sorry. This isn't endgame, but let's enjoy it anyway. God damn, that's terrible. Sorry, I answered it for you, Sam. Ito. Kultupi again. Kultupi's firing him out. We are really a good chapter in a book. Let's play it out until we complete the whole novel. Baduy?
See, but this is
Sam.
This is vague kasi. So
Yeah, but it's
pwedeng
so
pumasa.
Sam, he literally opened an umbrella for you. It's so cheesy. He just asked you to slow
I'm
down.
not okay. I'm just now going with like, okay, what is the messaging here? And are you gonna be okay to stay in a relationship with someone who feels this way? Okay.
What if it's just so honest, like Papa G says here?
Oh.
Let's just see how things will work out. If it's meant to be, it will be. Almost sounds biblical. Isn't there like again my favorite verse, 2 Timothy 4:7? Let's just do the good race. Let's just fight the good fight, and
Buti hindi 6-7.
yeah, let's fight the good fight, and let's go to the end of the race with Jesus or whatever. Yeah.
Let's bobsled.
Yeah. DM says, I really value what we have right now, and I want us to just cherish the present without. Oh, good. Too many messages just came in. It was a paragraph. Sorry. But maybe to the effect of, hey, let's not rush things.
Okay.
Just
I mean,
kind of a lie, though. It's a lie by omission, right?
mhm.
I'm not telling you, though, I'm out eventually.
But
Oh,
Yeah,
like, this
because-
is not the perfect scenario. Are you in?
this is not the perfect scenario.
God, anything negative. The moment you put any hint of negativity, it's terrible.
You still have to package
about-
it na parang positive.
Let's have the best time until
It's not the best time.
you get married
Again,
to your prince
is there.
charming.
Ferdioski says, another horrible line, Ferdioski. Just so we're on the same page, I'm not looking for anything serious. Ano to? Ano? Camel toe? Like, what am I?
Alam ko na.
I know.
Let's have the best time until I have to walk you down the aisle to your groom.
Oh my word.
May transition.
I want to be your totga.
So,
Pwede.
oh, meaning you got away.
Your totga. Yeah.
Perfect. I think that's
Yes.
it. That's it.
By the way, that's mine.
Yeah, you know why? Because totga sounds like utotga.
Or kan totga.
Yeah.
Joy La says, bahala na si Batman.
No. Busy si Batman. Madami siyang ginagawa currently. Mo, I think that's it. And then you walk away clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you
Because-
saying if you hear I want to be your totga, like you are
Malinaw siya.
I mean, all these lines that we heard were malinaw
Yeah, yeah.
naman.
It's not negative
but
either.
we're trying to be malinaw, right? So
Yeah.
here's why I want to be your totga. It's, hey, we're not going to end up together, but I want to be the best thing that's ever happened.
Right.
I want you to have the best time
This is going to be
in a
fun.
relationship
Yeah.
with me, even though, I'm not the marrying type.
Perfect.
Oh, I don't like this.
Ay?
Really?
Yeah.
Does it excite you? Like,
No,
wait, you're,
no,
you're
no.
telling me I'm going to be the best. We're going to have the best time ever.
Yeah.
Because I use again, like, you know, it's still at the end of the day is like, but this is still not gonna be it.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least it's clear.
Like, I'm already sad.
You're just gonna have fun days together. All fun days. And then it ends.
Sam, you go on vacations. You've been to other countries. You know that those things come to an end.
It's not a relationship. It's a
Wait lang pala.
vacation.
That's how I'm packaging it. Hey, look, for
Yeah.
this amount of time, it could be a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. We're gonna have what looks like a vacation every single day.
Yeah. And
all
then
vacations comes. You have to go home at some point.
what if you just pretend you have a terminal illness para she can mourn it properly?
Or just end it like, alam mo, bakla ako. Sorry, I tried. I tried.
I'm sad.
Sam, this is just make believe. Let's go back to the 7 on 7.
Leonard says, Sam, I'm here for the Genesis, not
Ay,
for the
For the
revelation.
revelation,
But
ayan naman ang sad talaga. Revelation's the best part, guys.
Jeez, I'm trying to see if there's anything else here.
Sam, I'll be your payong. Throw me away after use.
Wait, do you think maybe that's the way to go about it? Is like, you know, you package it in a way that, hey, this could end whenever you want it to end. This balls in your court. You know?
Sorry, wait, because there might be something here. One more
Diba?
time?
Because Kay's like, I'll be your payong. So for me, that's like, ako yung na-turn off sa payong. So I get to decide when this is over.
What if you
If
never do,
it's-
though? And I have no intention of
Yes.
going long term here.
That's true. That's true.
so. That's
I don't
the problem
know.
with that.
Yeah, that's the one, like sliver of hope that you throw in there. But
At least with the Totgao, it is coming to an end. We've established.
yeah,
it's
well, the
coming to an end.
Bayong, I can't hang out with Bayong all this, like the whole forever. No. Huh? Get it?
I don't know where life is gonna take me, but right now, I love where I'm at.
Yeah, but there's hope nga eh. Yung
Kasi
thought niya kasi malinaw yung walk away eh.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk away. I'll be perfect when I walk away. And that means it's gonna come at a day na parang things are still good. And that's gonna be heartbreaking.
wow, thank you, Samuel B. I love it. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I like the Totga line.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
And you didn't get Sam to sign on this fake relationship.
It's one of the better ones. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but and what if it's that opa who see
Which
Who's
one?
your guy?
I have so
The
many.
emergency,
opas.
Oh, the one that you guys were close together.
Oh,
I showed that to the
oh.
Beebs, by the way, when we were in Turkey. I'm like, look at this photo. Look at it. Check it out. She's like, oh my God, there's fireworks.
Sparks.
Oh yeah, she really was convinced that this is not just not that you guys had something, but we can see beyond the professional into something more.
May potential.
Like pwede ka sa sa chemistry test, you could be his leading, his co-actor in a show.
Oh, yeah. Like if you guys were trying to audition actors.
Right,
and
yeah,
see if
chemistry
they fit.
test, pasado,
Pwede,
check.
pwede. Oo.
Okay, if he says, Sam, I want to be your Totga.
Yes, do it.
CBI.
I don't know.
Wala nang isip-isip, Sam. Go with the flow.
Yun nga eh. Nang di ko magawa. I don't know.
I want to be okay. I am your placeholder, but can I just hold you in place right now?
Oh my goodness.
What song would you play?
Hey, you want to see some really bad acting before we go?
Sure.
What? Yes, that's what we want.
Yeah. Here's today in bad acting. Alvin, can we get our bad acting scene? Look at this hot mess. Let's press play. Good sound.
This is mom?
Bro,
Bakit sa lahat? Nanay ko pa.
bro,
Okay, the tattoos are bad.
masyadong mabilis yung pangyayari. Bigla na lang lumapit yung mama mo tapos...
There's something wrong with that tigyapot on his cheek. Whoa! Where's the audio?
It's just too much.
Wait lang.
Wait, where's the audio?
What? You have to warn us about things.
Hindi ako bakla. Hindi ako napatol sa kapwa ko
Patol?
lalaki.
Wait, he didn't say that.
How did you find this?
I know.
Where
did you-
How is this
I
in
watched
your
this stuff.
algorithm? Really?
Torrents!
Where can we find this?
Why is everyone so scantily clad?
Huwag muna tayo mag-usap na yun.
Tita, pasensya na sa nangyari kanina. Pero, pwede bang magsama na lang tayo?
Huh?
I'll be your totga.
Anton, kausapin mo muna ako. Please?
Ano yun ba? I-explain mo sa akin kung gaano kakakate?
Anton! Don't talk to her that way!
You became the father immediately.
Mag-usap muna tayo. Anak, pasensya na sa nangyari. Hindi na mauulit. Anak, bilang nanay mo, bakit hindi mo naman sinabi sa akin yung totoo? Tanggap kita kung ano ka.
Wow.
Hindi mo kailangan ipilit ang sarili mo para mahalin ka.
Yeah, there
Ako
are
bilang
so
nanay mo,
many
tanggap
things
kita,
happening.
Kahit ano ka pa.
I love this scene. This is cult classic. This has got to be a cult classic.
Is this a
Because you're
taste
right,
of
it has
what's to
everything.
come? These are the verticals, right?
It's got everything. It's got almost, I mean, she's so scantily clad.
Everyone
Guy's
is.
But he hates clothing. The acting is horrific. The echoing of the audio is terribly done, whoever the audio guy is. It's just so bad everywhere that I love it.
The plot is so thick.
The plot is
It's
so
too
many
thick.
turning points. Caught you with my mom. Oh, by the way, I want to make out with you. Hindi ako. Tita, magsama na lang tayo. Okay lang, anak. Okay lang naman kung bakla ka eh. Ba't mo di ba sinasabi sa akin? Wow. It had everything.
Isa lang, anak. Wait, magbihis muna tayo. I should have started there. Time out. Bihis.
Ma, nakalabas yung dede. Ma, dede mo. I love this scene.
Thanks for starting our week with a high.
Are welcome.
You're the best.
10:30 later today. There's more of that where that came from. It is a holiday tomorrow. So what is the plan before we say goodbye?
Happy Lunar New Year, everyone.
Likewise, yeah.
How about this? If you see us here, then great. If you don't see us here, you know why.
We are the ones that gusts always.
Yeah. We want to respect the lunar gods. Yes?
Okay, I have to go.
All right. well,
Okay.
I'll see
Happy
you on the
Year
floor.
of the Horse.
Yeah. We'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great week. Appreciate you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good times.